Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
برنامه‌های ما شامل زبان‌های بسیاری است. از این وبسایت دیدن فرمایید suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Because our mind is very strong.
Porque nuestra mente es muy fuerte.
Stronger than we think. The body sometimes doesn't listen to the mind also.
El cuerpo a veces no le hace caso a la mente.
But we can train ourselves.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on Earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thanks all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thanks all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai promotes the peaceful, loving, plant-based diet and envisions with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where animals and people live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurant Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Ching Hai has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled A Journey to Malaga, Part 1 of 9 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English and Spanish on September 30th, 2006 in Malaga, Spain.
Will I be lovely? Will I be rich? Is what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Que sera, sera. You see, I bought Caesar on the way here, just for this. And together with the bandage and other medicine, it's lost. Can you imagine? The car just like that, it's lost. No, it's okay. I get it later. I will manage this. This big problem I can take care. Small problem like meditation, become Buddha and all that, you take care, okay? Get it? Caesar is a big problem. I do it myself. I'm a big girl. Yeah, I bought everything. Just when I need it, it's not there. It's always the same, eh? You know, right? You know. You know, like you make your house comfortable. You buy all the stuff and you say, that's it. Now I got everything I want. But you never know. Next minute, you know, you gotta move. Yeah. And everything is upside down, inside out again. Long time no see, huh? You still in Sweden? Yeah? Good work? So I deal with you later. Nice to see you. And you see, just like all the cameramen, they aim at me over there, they're shooting, you know? And now I'm here. They don't even see me at all. Huh? See me? They're not flexible. Okay, no. Anyway. So I have turned around there so that they know I'm here. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. The thing is, it's like that. I prepare everything for myself, yeah? And even when I'm sick, I bring everything, medicine and all that. But, you know, you suddenly forget the whole bag at home. The bag that you prepared is not here. So, because so busy, you know. I tell you why. and also in a rush, just like you, huh? You rush here, right? You forgot many things, right? Aha. Same with me, so we're in the same problem. I just knew that they have this center a few days ago. So I was okay, happy. Why not? Let's go see each other, huh? Because I know you want to see me. I don't know why. I just know you want to see me. I don't know why. Can you tell me why? Huh? Oh, you love. Oh, so much love. I know. Okay, thank you for your love. Anyway. And then I said, so I decided so quick. Also, it's the best. Otherwise, sometimes we prepare a long time and it doesn't happen or something else happens. Huh? I've been looking for a place for a long time, just for you, for the European people. Huh? I've been looking in, actually I'm a little greedy. I don't look for such a place like this. I look for coastline, Côte d'Azur, where the sky is blue and the sea is azure color, and then we can just meditate and jump in the sea and something like that. I dream. So I never get it. Up to now. You can't get a place like that with many rooms, yeah? And the sea front and the mountain behind. And it helps if you have a little stream or waterfall coming down as well. Yeah? And the mountain behind, the forest surrounding you, and the stream winding all over our ashram, and we could just drink it like that. And when we're too hot, like today, we jump into the sea. This is my dream house. Yeah. But I never get it. Anyway, remember I told you we got one in Spain? Yeah? But now it become very small. I don't think I can house all of this. It was different. Now we have more and more people, huh? And now they start a TV program. I don't know where I will move next. Just to house people, you know? Anyway, even then, before they start a TV program, I was looking for a place, you know. I was thinking maybe at least 400 or 500 people with the sea in the front, the mountain behind, and the stream coming. Yeah. Okay, we can forget the stream, but the mountain and the sea, I don't ask for much, do I? Huh? And it shouldn't be too expensive. And it's next to nearby the city, so you can go shopping, cooking for a lot of people, and sightseeing, you know, things like that. I didn't ask for much, but they don't give. Do you have any place like that? But it's near somewhere nice, not just... Yeah, anyway, so I'm glad that they got this place, you know, even though it smells something different from where, from where we came from. Meanwhile, I'm going around.
Junto al mar, si fuera posible, con una fresca y un bosque. Pudiéramos reunir todo. Estaba pensando en un sitio para 400 o 500 personas y posiblemente que oliese un poco mejor que aquí. Pero hasta ahora no lo ha encontrado.
¿Todo va bien? Sí, muy bien. Gracias a ti. Tú, muy linda.
Muchas gracias.
Muy linda aquí.
Mucha suerte de usted.
Yeah? Buena suerte. Yeah. Okay, my Spanish go not too far. Here, sister. Not on the feet. You learn too much from Rama's brother. Rama brother, he always look at the feet of his sister. Yeah. Okay. We can have time to shake hands later. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just shake eyes, it's better. Huh? I shake. Yeah. Check it out. Okay, you finished, brother?
Yes.
Translate? Yeah. Whatever I say, they're curious to know what I say. Even I'm just saying.
Le he dicho que a la hermana que le mire a los ojos, no a los pies. Y a la otra hermana que qué tal el embarazo.
Yeah. Yeah, really? Okay. I just took a bath. Yeah, I feel much better. Sorry it took a long time, but when you are even a little sick, you have to take care, and it takes some time. I already make it minimum.
Que ahora se encuentra mucho mejor. Cuando uno está enfermo, pues necesita un poco más de cuidado y ahora se ha arreglado un mínimo.
I'm supposed to still go to physiotherapist and get injection from doctor every day, but I drop it all.
Se supone que tenía que ir al fisioterapeuta y ponerse inyecciones todos los días, pero lo ha dejado.
Don't have time.
No tiene tiempo.
And if I listen to somebody else, I would be sitting in my room right now and still having to apply all over the body, the what cream, and then what time take what medicine, and blah, blah, blah.
Si les hiciera caso, estaría ahora en la habitación poniéndose cremas y aplicándose curas y cosas todo el tiempo.
Yeah. This hand is still not working very well.
Todavía no funciona bien esa mano.
The doctor said I'm supposed to go and do the re-education.
El médico le dijo que hiciera rehabilitación.
And have injection and all that, you know.
Y ponerse inyecciones y todas las cosas.
But I don't have time.
Pero no tiene tiempo.
So I say, I'm sorry.
Lo siento.
You've been with me for many, many years. And
Has
been
estado
working
conmigo
very
muchos
hard,
años. Has trabajado muy duro.
And I appreciate it very much.
Lo agradezco mucho.
I told my hand that I didn't realize you work so hard and that I needed you so much until you have problem.
Le dijo a su mano, no me daba cuenta de cuánto has trabajado hasta que he tenido problemas contigo.
The same like many things we have, but we don't appreciate. And then when it's really gone or in trouble, then we realize, oh, it's really a great thing to have.
Lo mismo que muchas cosas que no las apreciamos hasta que tenemos problemas y decimos, qué bien que te he tenido.
So I say, okay,
Así.
I'm supposed to take much more care of you now that you're ill, but I don't have time. I'm very sorry. So just heal yourself if you want to. If you don't want to work anymore, I understand.
O sea, así que le he dicho, bueno, se supone que tenía que haber más cuidado, haber tenido más cuidado contigo, pero no tengo tiempo, así que arréglate como puedas.
Yeah, I say you've been working long time and very hard. So if you want to take a rest, it's okay.
Así que como has trabajado mucho durante mucho tiempo, si quieres tomarte un descanso, está bien.
Meanwhile, I train this guy.
Así que mientras tanto entreno esta.
Now he can open bottle, do all kind of stuff, take care with the plier, yeah, small stuff.
Puedo abrir botellas y levantar cosas y poner en marcha los aparatos.
You can hold bottle in between your legs and open it.
Puedes sujetar las botellas entre las piernas y abrirlas.
Don't really need two hands. It's much better, of course. Yeah.
Realmente necesito dos manos.
I learned to write with the left.
Necesito escribir con la izquierda.
I need to.
Necesito.
So many things to have to correct and write and
Tengo muchas cosas que
a lot of
corregir
stuff to work on.
y traducir y muchas cosas en las que trabajar.
I teach him how to sign also.
Me estoy enseñando a firmar.
Yeah. Okay, that's that. Yeah. You see, yesterday we were talking about some like a lot of thing, magic power, yeah. On the car, you know, boring, a long drive.
Ayer estábamos hablando de muchas cosas sobre poderes mágicos mientras conducíamos.
Or like somebody can train himself or herself not to eat for a long time or not to eat at all.
Hay gente que se puede entrenar para no comer durante mucho tiempo o no comer nada.
I said, yeah, we can do all that if we have time.
Y podríamos hacer todo eso si tuviéramos tiempo.
Because our mind is very strong,
Porque nuestra mente es muy fuerte,
stronger than we think.
más fuerte de lo que creemos.
The body sometimes doesn't listen to the mind also.
El cuerpo a veces no le hace caso a la mente.
But we can train ourselves, yeah.
Pero podemos entrenar también,
Yeah, but if we have time, you know.
si tenemos tiempo.
It's the same with my hand. If I don't have time, I just forget it.
Es lo mismo que mi mano. Si no tengo tiempo, pues olvídate.
Because I train the left hand now, so I'm also okay.
Así que estoy entrenando la mano izquierda ahora, así que estoy bien.
I was very grateful that I even have, you know, the hand.
Estaba muy
I
agradecida
still look okay.
a mi mano.
Yeah. It's still painful, but it's okay. It will get better.
Todavía duele, pero
It's
está bien.
already better.
Está mejor.
I don't know why it took so long. I thought it was just a small thing.
No sé por qué duró tanto. Creía que iba a ser una cosa pequeña.
Just a broken bone. Why it took so long?
Simplemente un pequeño hueso roto. Pero ha durado tanto.
God made the universe only 7 days.
Dios hizo el universo solo 7 días.
The doctor couldn't make my hand back. It's 3 months already.
Pero el médico no me ha podido poner la mano bien en 3 meses.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, 2.5 months. Should
2
be.
meses y medio.
So that's why I'm fed up. I said, took too long. I don't have time.
Así que por eso me he hartado. He dicho, demasiado tiempo, no tengo tiempo.
I said, okay, if you want to go back to work, then you're welcome.
Entonces,
I need you. We still need you. We have a lot of work to do, but if you want to take a rest, you don't want to work anymore, I understand.
si quieres volver a
Okay.
trabajar, estupendo, te
That's
necesito.
it.
Pero si
That's
no,
No,
está
no,
bien.
No time. I cannot have time.
No tengo
Every
tiempo.
day, go to doctor, go to physiotherapist. It took so long, and traffic and everything. And I don't always have good driver.
Tengo que ir todos los días al fisioterapeuta y es demasiado tiempo, tengo que conducir, ¿sabéis las cosas del tráfico?
I have some people, but the way they drive, I'm so scared.
Tengo algunas personas, pero mientras conducen tengo tanto miedo.
I might not even have the arm to bring it back home later on.
Podría no tener este brazo para llevarlo a casa después.
Well, I told you already this morning, it took 36 hours to come here.
Ya te lo he dicho esta mañana, 36 horas para llegar aquí.
But this already not too bad.
Incluso, no estuvo demasiado mal.
I have another one, you know. Whenever she drives, she bump into the curb many, many times.
Tengo otro que cuando vamos conduciendo tropieza muchas veces.
And if I drive with a man, they always ask me if that is my husband.
Y si conduzco con un hombre, siempre me preguntan si es mi marido.
And now I drive with a woman, they ask me, is that your girlfriend?
Y si conduzco con una mujer, siempre me preguntan, ¿es tu amiga, tu novia?
I say, no, this man's not my husband. I can't say he's my disciple. I don't tell people who I am when I go out.
Yo siempre digo, no es mi marido, no puedo decir es mi discípulo.
So either I say it's my friend or my driver. I even sit on the back. Yeah, so it's more clear, you know. But still, they don't believe it.
Entonces me siento, no puedo sentarme al lado, me siento detrás para que se lo crean, pero incluso así no se lo creen.
You know why? Because whenever a man, your brother go out with me, they're very attentive, of course, as much as they can, and they hang my bag on their shoulder, yeah, they open the door and all that. And so they presume it must be a boyfriend or a husband, because the husband and boyfriend behave like that. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Immediately, ma'am. You know, when they open the door, they give me the hand to step down, because most of my car are very big and tall, and I'm a little bit small. It's difficult to walk up down the step, you know, like a Jeep, you know, like a big Mercedes or big van, and the step mostly very high, so they give me the hand. I'm small, especially when I have problem with the arm, So it is presumed that he's my husband or my boyfriend for sure. Nobody outside the man will do that to just any woman. And a chauffeur don't do that. The way it feel intimate between us, it feel affectionate. You understand? It's not just a driver to a boss, So they presume immediately there must be husband or boyfriend. No matter how many times I say no, he even has a wife at home, and she said, never mind, let the wife go on holiday. She even advised me that. I say, you drink too much coffee.
Así que cuando va con el asistente, como es tan atento y le lleva el bolso y la coge del brazo para salir y entrar del coche, por mucho que diga que no es su marido, la gente no se lo cree. Aunque ella diga, no, es el chofer o lo que sea.
So I tell my woman attendant, please drive. Please learn everything about this new car or any car so you drive well.
Así que
we go out together. It's better for me.
Le dice a la asistenta femenina que conduzca a ella, que es mucho mejor, que aprenda a conducir.
And, when I go into anywhere,
Así que cuando va a cualquier sitio, todos guiñan el ojo con complicidad pensando que es la novia.
They send some affection between us also. It's not just like between a worker, an employee, and to a boss. I think they send something. Because she carry the bag for me and everything,
Así que notan afecto, una relación afectiva entre las dos y no como si fuera una empleada que le lleva las cosas o algo así. Y entonces sospechan.
Sometimes don't ask directly question. Just
así que
look at me.
No preguntan directamente, pero miran de una forma sospechosa.
And look at my girl attendant.
Y miran a la chica asistente.
That's a lot of luggage for a little wife.
Hay demasiado equipaje para una pequeña esposa.
had my arm broken, so she has to take everything. I take what I can, but the disciples, they're like that. They want to take everything. Don't even let me touch anything. Let me. I said, okay, let me take this. I can't do it. No, let me.
Los discípulos no le dejan coger nada, porque como tenía el brazo mal, no le permiten coger ni el más pequeño bolso.
Yeah, and at the moment, I don't have big girls around, just a small, the Chinese, the resident Chinese.
Y de momento no tiene chicas grandes alrededor, solo las chinas residentes.
And it does look a lot of luggage on her.
Y parece mucho equipaje para ella.
Chinese and Vietnamese. There's a lot of luggage for a little wife. My
Es
God.
demasiado equipaje para una pequeña esposa.
I didn't know I have a wife until then.
No sabía que tenía una esposa hasta entonces.
I didn't even know that she's my wife. Wow.
Pensaban que era mi mujer.
Full of surprise.
Fue una sorpresa.
To have a wife and don't know you have a wife. I never heard of it.
Pero nunca se piensa que tuviera una esposa. Nunca he oído nada sobre ello.
Okay, so that's that. So I can't choose a man. I can't choose a woman. What am I going to do?
Entonces no puedo escoger una mujer. ¿Qué voy a hacer?
I don't care.
No me importa.
Yeah, I don't even explain to that guy,
Ni siquiera se le explicaba al chico ese.
Yeah, sometimes I go in a hotel and I don't even explain.
Entro en el hotel y ni siquiera le explico al recepcionista. No me importa.
But just in case you see something on the internet.
Pero por si acaso veis algo en internet,
It might happen that they put it on the internet.
quizás lo han puesto en internet.
Who knows? Yeah.
¿Quién sabe?
We had already so many garbage on there, just a little
Tenemos
more.
tanta porquería allí dentro.
It's possible.
Es posible.
The power of the mind.
El poder de la mente.
Of the driver's mind, or is
De la mente del conductor, ¿de qué?
Oh, magical power, of course.
O de los poderes mágicos.
Yes. You can train yourself in any way you want. That's what I said when we finish with that.
Podéis entrenaros en cualquier forma que queráis.
Just like I said in my hand, I'm supposed to do more physiotherapy, but I dropped it.
Como mi mano, se suponía que tenía que hacer más fisioterapia, pero ya lo he dejado.
I just do a few days and I can't because it's too much time consuming and I don't have enough driver.
Lo hice unos pocos días, pero lo he dejado porque es que lleva demasiado tiempo.
I do have, of course, some people who want to come, but I don't let, and some people who I let don't want to come. Yeah.
Tengo algunas personas que quieren venir, pero no las dejo, no quiero que vengan.
Have a lot of people, but you're busy, so it's okay. I just make do whatever people I have, yeah?
Tengo mucha gente, pero no les dejo.
Namely the residents, of course. Yeah.
Principalmente los residentes, por supuesto.
Okay. So anyway, the driver, yeah? So now the woman drive.
La mujer conductor.
And she's supposed to drive more than 10 years already.
Se supone que ha conducido durante 10 años.
Since she became resident, I train them all. They have to drive, they have to mix cement, they have to know how to fix electricity and telephone, even women, and drive big truck and all that. I train them all.
Se supone que había conducido durante 10 años antes de ser residente. Yo los entreno para todo, para mezclar cemento, para conducir camiones, para lo que sea.
But resident is just like everybody else, Sometimes they come, sometimes they go. Okay.
Pero los residentes son como cualquiera, a veces vienen, a veces...
So anyway, the driver, yeah? So now the woman drive.
La mujer conductor.
And she's supposed to drive more than 10 years already.
Se supone que ha conducido durante 10 años.
Since she became resident, I train them all. They have to drive, they have to mix cement, they have to know how to fix electricity and telephone, even women, and drive big truck and all that. I train them all.
Se supone que había conducido durante 10 años antes de ser residente. Yo los entreno para todo, para mezclar cemento, para conducir camiones, para lo que sea.
But resident is just like everybody else, Sometimes they come, sometimes they go. Okay.
Pero los residentes son como cualquiera, a veces vienen, a veces se van.
So anyway, whatever I have is fine. But then one girl, she said she drive in Taipei, so I'm very happy. Okay, Taipei is a big traffic time. And if she can drive in Taipei and still alive all these years, she must be a good driver. Wonderful.
Una chica me dijo que había conducido en Taipei durante mucho tiempo y pensé, en Taipei hay muchísimo tráfico, así que si ella ha sobrevivido conduciendo en Taipei debe ser una buena conductora.
Then when she drives for me, she bumps into cup all the time, and I always have to come out and look if anything broken.
Así que, pero empezó a conducir para mí y chocaba en todas partes y siempre estaba mirando qué había roto en el coche.
And a good parking, don't park, just park on top of the cup. And it was scary also, because sometimes the car is low, and if she keep climbing like that, some pipe might be broken.
Y daba miedo porque de tanto subirse al bordillo, alguna tubería del coche se podría romper, algún conducto.
So yesterday and the day before, when my male attendant or assistant drive me, and the car a lot of water coming out of the car all the time. I was very scared because the car has a history, with bumping into the curb all these days.
Porque el coche es historia, ya se ha estrellado estos días.
I told them to check it, but they said nothing happened, so I trusted.
Lo llevé al taller, pero dijeron que no pasaba nada, así que me confié.
When a lot of water comes out, it was scary too, but never mind, we drive anyway.
Y salía mucha agua y me asusté, pero bueno, es igual.
What to do? Saturday midnight, Sunday morning, where you find anything?
El sábado por la noche o el sábado por a mediodía no encuentras nada.
But don't risk like me, okay? I'm a risk taker.
Pero no os arriesguéis como yo. Yo soy una...
I even take risk with my hand.
Incluso he asumido el riesgo con mi mano.
Hey, if I have to do some job, I do it.
Si tengo que hacer algo, lo hago.
Sometimes I don't have time to think. Yeah?
A veces no tengo tiempo para pensar.
But of course, we make a few phone calls to make sure if it's a big deal or small things.
Pero hice algunas
I
llamadas
guess it's okay. I'm still here.
para comprobar si estaba bien o no. Y estaba bien, estoy aquí.
And okay, that's just one driver, huh?
Ese es un conductor.
Another cannot drive. Have a license, but don't drive.
Otro tiene permiso de conducir, pero no puede conducir.
I have 4 people. Fantastic. One don't drive.
Tengo 4 personas. Uno no conduce.
So every time she wants to go out, somebody else has to drive for her.
Así que cada vez que tiene que salir, alguien tiene que conducir por ella.
2 left.
2 menos.
With a lot of dogs.
Uno con muchos perros.
And other.
Y otro voló.
Other pets. Okay, so one don't drive, one drive on the curb all the time.
Uno que no conduce, el otro que tiene que conducir para ella todo el rato.
And the other one I told you this morning already.
El otro que os dije esta mañana.
Who just drive recently and don't know how to operate the button this and button that.
Que ha empezado a conducir recientemente y no sabe cómo funciona este botón y el otro botón.
And the GPS.
Y en el
global positioning system. That's why we get lost a lot. Yeah.
El GPS, el Geopositioning System, por eso nos hemos perdido tanto.
Took a long time to come.
Nos tomó tanto llegar.
They told me only 20 hours, but we make it in 36 hours. What a record.
Me dijo solo 20 horas y lo hicimos en 36, menudo récord.
Yeah. Just like there's a joke,
Como el chiste.
There's a man jumping up and down, so happy and so proud, and his friend just come in and ask, what is it that you are so proud and happy?
Hay un tío que está saltando, dando saltos de alegría y los amigos le dicen, ¿qué pasa que estás tan contento?
So the man said, I just finished the puzzle.
Y dice el hombre, acabo de terminar el puzzle.
In 1 week.
En una semana.
So the man said, what's the big deal? It's just a small puzzle like this.
¿Y de qué te alegras tanto? Eso es un pequeño puzzle como este.
So the man said, but on the packet it said for 5 years.
Pero en el paquete decía, para hacer en 5 años.
You understand, right? Okay. Now, just for 20 hours and we make it 36 hours is really something to talk about.
Así que durante 20 horas, nos tenía que costar 20 horas, hemos hecho en 36, es algo para pensárselo.
Well, just when I come to see you, it's just like you also, we have some problem,
Si vengo para veros, siempre hay alguna clase de problemas, ya lo sabéis.
Talking about wanting to be president.
Ya por no hablar de querer ser residente.
They want to come to be resident, but they become president.
Vienen para ser residentes y se hacen presidentes.
Too near, don't listen.
Cuanto más cerca, no escuchan.
Difficult to hear what I'm saying.
Es difícil escuchar lo que digo.
Like the car, I told everybody go out and learn with the man who know. Everybody has to know it.
Como el coche, les dije que fueran y aprendieran del que sabía conducir y manejar el coche.
They don't even learn it.
Pero no lo aprendieron.
They just learn how to drive, how to tank. That's all important. That's all they know.
Solo han aprendido a conducir y a llenar el depósito. Eso es lo único importante.
So when I need it the day before, nobody knows how to operate the GPS, and we go a long way, We need it.
Así que cuando lo necesité el día anterior, nadie sabía cómo manejar el GPS y lo necesitábamos para conducir tanto tiempo, tanta distancia.
There's another driver now. The 2 already, one don't drive, one drive at curb, the other one now. She's been even married in America and stayed there for a while. She should know what a mile is and how long it is. she can listen, but she don't understand where the mile, how long, how far, and then so she turns into the wrong way all the time.
El otro conductor que me faltaba se había casado en América y no entendía la distancia porque se confundía entre millas y kilómetros.
And don't understand, quarter miles, thing like that. Or don't want to understand.
O no estaba preparado o no quería entender.
So driving and she looking at the English guy and asking.
Estaba conduciendo y le preguntaba todavía al otro, ¿es esto a la derecha, es esto a la izquierda?
And the English driver, I took two, one man and woman. For the long journey, I thought two are better.
Llevaba dos conductores, un hombre y una mujer.
It's just a joke for you.
Es un chiste.
So, anyway, and the English supposed to rest first, sleep and later take over.
El inglés tenía que descansar primero y después turnarse.
But he can't. He has to sit there and tell the girl what to do all the time. Left now, left. No, on the other left.
Pero no podía descansar porque estaba diciéndole a la chica que conducía todo el rato, ahora a la izquierda, no, a la otra izquierda.
And the other right, no, not that, go straight.
No, ve recto, a la otra derecha.
Okay, fine. He interpret the word from the GPS for her, even though it's in English. Fine, okay.
Interpretaba lo que decía el GPS para ella, aunque estaba en inglés.
But sometimes the guy is just not sleep, and she just stopped right in front of the highway, in the middle.
Pero a veces la chica se dormía y se paraba en medio de la autovía.
And I told him, he has to rest. You have to drive now and later. He drive. He cannot keep telling you. So okay, he don't tell. But then they use signal. I sit behind,
Yeah.
I can see it.
La maestra le dijo, pero tú tienes que conducir y él tiene que dormir ahora para cambiaros luego. Pero
So what's the use?
Entonces ella me preguntaba a mí, así que, ¿de qué servía?
Okay, so, and then because he stopped many times and hesitate in the highway and a junction like that, it's very dangerous.
Y como paraba tantas veces en la autovía y en los cruces, pues era muy peligroso.
Not just for us, for other drivers.
No solo para nosotros, sino para otros conductores.
So we have to bring her to a hotel in the middle of the way, get a taxi for her a la casa.
Así que paramos en medio de la autovía, conseguimos un taxi para ella y la enviamos a casa.
So rest only one driver.
Así que solo tuve un conductor.
It is more peaceful. Yeah.
Este era más pacífico.
But he's tired and he doesn't even drive this car. He only drive a car once and he doesn't know many of the stuff.
Pero estaba muy cansado y no podía conducir el coche y manejar todos los aparatos.
And before that, I told him to print out the important point, of the GPS and all the thing like that for every driver in the house to see. They didn't do it.
Pero al principio les dije que imprimiesen todos los datos del recorrido para todos los conductores de la casa, pero no lo hicieron.
And before we go, I said to the girl, go and teach the guy, because I know I'm going to use him. Tell him, make sure he knows everything. The guy didn't want to, didn't go, didn't check, didn't learn.
Le dije a la chica que le enseñara al chico todas las cosas antes de salir, pero él no quiso, no lo hizo, no se enteró.
So I went in the car, trusting that even both of them already know everything.
Así que entré en el coche pensando que incluso ellos dos lo sabían todo.
The GPS, they repeat always the same thing. Half a mile, quarter of the mile, then slight left, or keep left, keep right, turn right. Just a few words like that. You can master it in no time.
El GPS siempre repite lo mismo. Un giro leve a la derecha o a la izquierda, media milla, un cuarto de milla. Siempre está diciendo lo mismo, es fácil entenderlo.
Even if your English is not too good, you can master that.
Incluso si vuestro inglés no es suficientemente bueno, podéis dominarlo.
But no.
Pero no.
The resident.
Los residentes.
The presidents.
Los presidentes.
Yeah, sometimes I tell them to do this, they do that.
A veces les digo que hagan esto y hacen lo otro.
And I trust that they did it, so I don't tell again.
Y confío en que lo hicieron, sí que no se lo digo otra vez.
I trust that you hear me, you repeat it, that you understood, and then you do it. But no, not always. My life is not always the way you think. Okay, today I eat with you, tomorrow I still here. No.
Mi vida no es siempre como vosotros creéis, que hoy como aquí y mañana estoy todavía
I
aquí.
have to work according to the karma and the situation, no?
Tengo que trabajar de acuerdo con el karma y la situación.
But it's also good for me to... I had to suffer, so I know what you are. I know
Pero
what
es bueno
you go
para
through.
mí. Yo sufro de forma que entiendo lo que os pasa a vosotros.
Maybe it's meant to be.
Quizás se supone que tenía que ser así.
So yesterday we drove all the way, almost Spanish border already. Then the driver was very tired, so he went and take a walk or something. And then I also went out, I want to buy something. And then I saw a group of your people.
Yo también salí porque quería comprar algunas cosas y vi un grupo de vosotros
They drive all the way from Germany.
que habían conducido todo el camino desde Alemania.
And 7-seat van, with luggage and all. And almost with a dog.
Iban 7 en una furgoneta con todo el equipaje y un perro.
Yeah, I would have let you take your dogs if we have, enough space and convenience, but it's not possible. We can't have everything in life. I can't even take my dogs with me, even though I miss them.
Os hubiera dejado tener perros y todo aquí, pero es que no puede ser porque hay muy poco espacio. No se puede tener todo en la vida, incluso mis perros no los puedo tener.
So of course they were very happy to see me,
Así que estaban muy contentos de verme.
and I also was very happy to see them.
Y yo también estaba muy contento de verles a ellos.
A refresh driver.
Un conductor de refresco.
Oh, I was so happy. Okay, you know how to drive? Yes. Come, okay, help the guy. Because I have other 2 drivers, they told me.
Así que le dije, ¿sabes conducir? Pues venga, ayuda a este chico.
So they have 3 drivers in their car and I have only 1. So I'm happy to take 1.
Ellos tenían 3 conductores en la furgoneta, así que estuve feliz de coger uno.
And later he told me that his driver license is gone.
Entonces me dijo que su carnet de conducir,
He's here, I'm not telling lies.
había caducado.
I'm not telling you a story that to make you laugh is the true life. This is my daily.
Esto es mi día a día.
My daily events, yeah?
Mis
It
sucesos
happens all the
diarios.
time. It's just different.
Me sucede a todas horas.
Different stories, but all the time, just to bother me.
Diferentes historias, pero me
Just to
suceden
keep
a
me
todas
on my
horas.
toes.
Para mantenerme derecha.
Yeah, but nevertheless, he has the paper from the German government, German driver office, driver license office, proving that he has lost it, and he's on the way to get a new one, yeah? So,
Él tenía un papel del gobierno alemán certificando que había perdido su carnet de conducir y que le iban a dar uno nuevo.
But it's in German.
Pero en alemán.
Suppose the Spanish police stop us, he'd be very happy to read it.
Suponer que la policía española nos para. Estaría muy felices de leerlo.
And German is the most popular language in the world. Everybody knows German.
Y ya sabéis que el alemán es la lengua más popular del mundo. Todo el mundo conoce el alemán.
I told you, huh?
Ya os lo dije.
Okay. So anyway, I was feeling nervous because,
Estaba nerviosa.
the Maya, the negative power is always after my heel, at my heel.
Maya, el poder negativo siempre está a mis talones.
It's possible that normally they don't check, but if he's driving my car, maybe they check.
Normalmente no harían ninguna comprobación, pero conduciendo mi coche seguro que lo comprobaban.
And I say, well, this paper, okay enough? He say, in German, yes.
Le pregunté, ¿este papel es
In
suficiente?
Germany, yes.
Y él dijo, en Alemania sí, en Alemania sí.
Of course, in Germany, yes, huh?
Por supuesto que en Alemania sí.
Everybody knows that. But he said he's not sure about other country.
Pero él dijo que no estoy seguro en otros países.
Me neither.
Yo tampoco.
And many negative experiences happen like that all the time.
Muchas experiencias negativas suceden como esta toda hora.
Something about my car, no matter what car.
Hay algo con mi coche, no importa qué coche sea.
There may be some police that see light around the car and they're curious also. I can't hide that. That I cannot hide.
Quizá algún policía vea luz alrededor de mi coche, eso sí que no lo puedo esconder.
Yeah, the police, they have psychic ability, Many of them have.
Los policías tienen habilidades psíquicas, muchos de ellos tienen.
And sometimes they are hired because of that.
Y algunas veces se esconden a causa de eso.
So they can see who is who,
Para saber quién es quién.
So you are amazed sometimes to feel that the police are so articulate, as they guess so well. They have sharp intuition. They are also trained for that also. So I cannot risk, okay?
Así que no me puedo arriesgar.
So sometimes I have to take a big sum of money out of the bank and carry it or put it in somewhere so that I can give it to my people to go buy food or do whatever, yeah?
A veces tengo que sacar una gran cantidad de dinero del banco y llevarlo encima para darle a mi gente para que compre comida o lo que haga falta, etc.
And of course I don't want anybody to know that.
Y no quiero que nadie sepa eso, por supuesto.
especially the police.
Especialmente la policía.
Because they think differently. They think, where from? You know, why? Why do I have so much money in the car?
Ellos piensan de forma diferente y pueden pensar, ¿por qué llevas tanto dinero en tu coche?
And I don't have an official job.
Y no tienes un trabajo oficial.
Yeah. I can't even afford to let everybody know where I work, what I do even.
No puedo permitir que toda la gente sepa en qué trabajo y lo que hago.
I have to protect myself.
Tengo que protegerme a mí misma.
For you.
Por vosotros.
Because of you.
A causa de vosotros.
Because of you, I hide sometimes.
Por vosotros a veces me escondo.
Go everywhere, you know, like hidden.
Voy a todas partes escondida, humilde.
Incognito.
De incógnito.
Yeah. So sometimes people just treat me like dirt also.
Así que a veces la gente me trata como suciedad, como despreciando.
Talking about being humble.
Hablando de ser humilde.
As if it's not humble enough for you.
Así, como si no fuera bastante humilde para vosotros.
You don't know. You understand? You don't know.
No lo sabéis.
I'm humble all the time.
Soy humilde todo el rato.
But here, I'm not here to be humble. I'm here to be your teacher.
Pero aquí no estoy para ser humilde, estoy para ser vuestro profesor.
And a teacher sometimes friendly, sometimes not friendly.
Y a veces un maestro simpático y a veces no simpático.
Depends on your situation and behavior and progress. Yeah, like your children, huh? Sometimes you tell them sweetly, sweetly, they don't hear it. But if you say, now, do it! There you go.
Como vuestros niños, a veces se lo decís suavemente, suavemente y no hacen caso, pero le decís, ¡ahora hazlo! Y enseguida lo hacen.
Good. Talking about being humble.
Hablando de ser humilde.
As if it's not humble enough for you.
Así, como si no fuera bastante humilde para vosotros.
You don't know. You understand? You don't know.
No lo sabéis.
I'm humble all the time.
Soy humilde todo el rato.
But here, I'm not here to be humble. I'm here to be your teacher.
Pero aquí no estoy para ser humilde, estoy para ser vuestro profesor.
And a teacher sometimes friendly, sometimes not friendly.
Y a veces un maestro simpático y a veces no simpático.
Depends on your situation and behavior and progress. You're like your children, huh? Sometimes you tell them sweetly, sweetly, they don't hear it. But if you say, now, do it! There you go.
Como vuestros niños, a veces se lo decís suavemente, suavemente y no hacen caso, pero le decís, ¡ahora hazlo! Y enseguida lo hacen.
Good. Humility, just like every other quality, you only use it when you need. You can't just hang it on your shoulder or write it here. Everybody know you're humble. So it's very difficult to know who's humble or not, eh?
Así que es muy difícil saber quién es humilde y quién no.
Especially me, because you're not living with me. You don't know how I do things.
Especialmente conmigo, porque vosotros no vivís conmigo y no sabéis cómo hago las cosas.
It's okay. I do have humility. Believe it.
Está bien. Yo tengo humildad, creedme.
Just in case you want to know. Yeah?
Solo en caso de que queráis saber.
Wow. You know, to drive all the way here for 36 hours with that not very good driver is a humbling experience enough, I'm telling you. You have to have enough humility to endure it. My nose is sensitive too. Different smell make me sick. Some people smell strong, some people smell less strong. Yeah. And sometimes I don't want to offend people. Also on the road, how do you get bath? Yeah, many things. Small things. Oh, I forgot. I got the driver, hey? And then he has no license.
Me olvidé. Tenía un conductor que no tenía permiso de conducir.
Wow, my heart pumped.
Mi corazón se puso a golpear.
I was pumped. I said, okay, then we change the driver.
Así que cambiamos al conductor.
You go back there and drive the other car with the other woman who has a driver license, and even if they check your car, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares, and they don't even care to check your car. Mostly they're just after me.
Así que tú te vas ahí detrás y conduces con la mujer que tenía el permiso de conducir y no pasa nada si registran tu coche.
Because that's the karma works through the police just to bother me, you know, your karma.
Es que el karma trabaja a través de la policía solo para fastidiarme.
It seems like they know who I am.
Así parece que sepan quién soy.
Particularly that car.
En particular ese coche.
But sometimes I experience it. Different car, all kind of people car, they don't stop anybody. They stop my car.
A veces en otras clases de coches y no paran a nadie, solo me paran mi coche.
Other cars sometimes have bullet holes all over and they don't even check it.
Incluso otros coches tienen agujeros de bala por todas partes, pero ni siquiera lo comprueban.
My car very good and clean, they check.
Mi coche está muy limpio y es bueno, pero ese es el que comprueban.
Other driver, tattoo and long hair and all kind of... They don't check.
El conductor de los otros coches lleva tatuajes, pelo largo y un mal aspecto y ni siquiera lo comprueban.
And we all wear normal clothes, makeup and everything.
Y nosotros con ropa normal y maquillaje y
Very
todo.
decent, good car and check.
Vestidos decentemente y con buen coche y ese lo comprueban.
At first I thought maybe because I have a brand name car, you know, expensive car, so they check. So I changed into a normal car like Honda, for example. They still check.
Al principio llevaba un coche de lujo, de buena marca, y me paraban y me registraban. Y después cambié a uno más normalito, como un Honda, y seguían registrando.
I thought, okay, maybe because it's a new car and it has all my energy in it, so they can smell it, they check. Okay, I buy second-hand car, third-hand car, all kind of smell been in there. Still check.
Y al principio pensé, bueno, será porque es un coche nuevo y tiene toda mi energía allí, entonces eso les atrae y por eso lo comprueban. Así que cambié a un coche de segunda mano y todavía seguían parando.
Second hand, third hand, fourth hand, fifth hand, don't even know who energy anymore, still check.
Segunda mano, tercera mano, cuarta mano, ya no se sabía de quién era la energía que estaba en el coche y seguían comprobándolo.
Luckily, nothing happened, nothing at all. It just, I don't want to be known. That's why I want to go everywhere quiet.
Por eso quiero ir a todas partes en silencio y de incógnito.
But I cannot if my driver keep bumping onto the curb or park on top of the curb.
Pero no puedo si mi conductor sigue chocando contra las cosas y subiéndose a los bordillos.
Or turn around when he's not supposed to turn around, or pass the red light.
O hacer un giro cuando se supone que no lo puede hacer o pasarse un semáforo en rojo.
So the third driver we talked about already, huh? The fourth, okay, one driver cannot, one have a license, cannot drive, one bump onto the cup. The other one, just now I have to let her go in the middle of the journey.
Así que estábamos en el tercer conductor.
And the other four, okay, come with me here. Drag along.
Y el cuarto es el que vino conmigo aquí.
Okay, so we're done. So now we want to change the driver. Remember, the German driver lost his driver license and has only a paper to prove that he lost it.
Lo había perdido.
I said, okay, we change the driver. Yeah.
Así que dije, bien, vamos a cambiar el conductor.
I said, is it okay we change the driver? He said, okay, they have two drivers, one man, one woman. I go there and he come here.
Así que no pasaba nada, tenían dos conductores y estaba bien y se cambiaron, no fue un coche y otro.
So anyway, we stopped the car in the middle of the highway, put emergency light, everything, and he go to the other car, and then he come back to me. Master, he forgot his driver license at home.
Así que paramos los coches en mitad de la autovía, pusimos las luces de emergencia y se fue al otro coche y volvió y dijo, maestra, se ha olvidado el carnet de conducir, no tiene carnet de conducir.
So he said to me, I'm the only one that have even that piece of paper.
Soy el único que tiene ese papel del documento alemán.
To prove that I had once driver license.
Para probar que tuve una vez un carnet de conducir.
Okay. Now what to do?
Entonces, ¿qué hacemos?
Okay, he drive, but he's not familiar with the car and GPS and all that, so we also got lost.
Él condujo, pero no estaba familiarizado con todos los aparatos del coche y con el GPS, así que nos perdimos.
But the other car, one driver is pregnant, so you can't even bring her into my, driving, and she cannot. It's too stressful.
El otro coche, la conductora estaba embarazada y no podíamos pedirle que se viniera a nuestro coche, era demasiado estresante.
And other way, mostly she doesn't drive, only the boyfriend drive because she's pregnant,
Así que ella no conducía la mayor parte del tiempo, conducía al novio porque ella estaba embarazada.
So that car has only 1.5 driver.
Así que el chico solo era
She just stand by in case.
Solo era un conductor y medio.
He's a gentleman, he doesn't want, her to drive. So he drive alone. So how would I even take him here? He's already tired.
Así que era un caballero y condujo. Y llegó hasta aquí, aunque
Are they
estaba
all
muy
here
cansado.
already, by the way? Oh, wonderful. You safe? Yeah, good. And then, but this car is the one who has all the detailed map.
Este coche es el que tenía todos los detalles en el mapa.
They printed the whole thing out for the whole journey, and that brought him all the way to Spain already.
Habían imprimido todos los detalles del viaje antes de salir y lo trajeron todo el camino hacia España.
So because I have GPS, I don't want to take that as well. So they have that, we have that. But later they lost them too. Lost.
Y nosotros teníamos GPS, ellos tenían aquello, pero después perdieron lo que habían imprimido.
Normally they follow each other, but I don't know why they lost. And then when I heard that, I said, "But did you call them? Did you call them to ask if they're okay and where they are, or if they need help?" No, I didn't.
Entonces los perdimos y pregunté, ¿pero les habéis llamado para ver si han llegado bien? Y le dijeron, no,
You guys are very relaxed.
estáis muy relajados.
Master does everything for sure.
La maestra tiene que hacerlo todo.
So I said, call them.
Les dije, llámalos.
Maybe they were waiting for you somewhere.
Quizás estén esperándolos en algún sitio.
They say, well, they would call us if they want. I said, oh, did they call you? They said, no.
Dijeron, bueno, ya nos llamarán si nos necesitan. Y les pregunté, ¿pero os han llamado? Y dijeron, no.
The second car, people were also very relaxed.
La gente del segundo coche también estaban muy relajados.
So anyway, I said, please call them.
Así que dije, por favor, llamarlos.
And he called and the phone turned off.
Y los llamaron, pero el teléfono estaba apagado.
I already told them before, see, we have 3 phones. You have to open it, turn it on so that we can contact each other in case anything.
Ya les había dicho antes que tuviesen el teléfono abierto. Teníamos 3 teléfonos para que pudiéramos contactar.
Somehow nobody did it.
Así que nadie lo hizo.
Right. So they were lost. The GPS, they don't know how to work, and the map is not there.
Así que se perdieron, el GPS nadie sabía cómo funcionaba y no había mapa.
Wow. So I said, okay, just go all the way to the coastline, look in the map, you know, the normal map, and see it's E15, and just go there and just bring me to Malaga, and then we see.
Así que les dije, seguid todo el rato la línea de la costa, miradlo en el mapa normal de carreteras y llegaremos allí.
That's all right, but it seemed also some problem.
Y estaba bien, pero siempre parece haber algún problema.
So when we're in Malaga already, I said, okay, now we're, because sometimes it's too far, you put in the address, it doesn't work, you know, it says too far. So I said, okay, we're in Malaga now, can you try the GPS again and put in the address? And they said, we don't know how to cancel it because it programmed all the way another many miles until it stopped, and then we can put in a new program.
Así que cuando llegamos a Málaga dije, vamos a ver la distancia que nos queda llegar hasta el centro. Pero entonces dijeron, lo siento, pero no podemos reprogramarlo porque está programado para una distancia determinada.
Well, we're driving until the program stopped.
Así que seguimos viajando hasta que el programa se acabó.
If that was a real program at all.
Si es que se podría reprogramar de cualquier manera.
So I said, just go in the center. And then I get a hotel, you know, I go in the hotel and it's still very early, so they close it. They just open a little window.
Así que fuimos al centro y entramos en un hotel y estaban casi cerrados, solo había una pequeña ventanita.
So I asked them, you know, in my broken Spanish that we are lost, we need a taxi to drive us to this address.
Así que les pregunté en mi español dudoso dónde estaba esa dirección y que necesitábamos un taxi para llegar a esa dirección.
Could you please help to phone a taxi for me?
Por favor, ¿podéis llamar por teléfono un taxi para mí?
He said, no, no sé, no.
No, dijeron,
Go
no.
over there, there's a cabin, telephone.
Por allí hay una cabina de teléfonos.
But I said, I don't speak very well Spanish, and okay, at least you give me the telephone number.
Pero no hablo muy bien español. Les dije, yo no hablo muy bien español. Por favor, dame el número de teléfono.
He hesitated, so I talked with the paper language.
Entonces dudó y yo le saqué el papel español, es decir, un billete.
And humility.
Y la humildad.
Say, please, I don't want to trouble you. I know it's late and I'm not a customer, yeah?
Le dije, no quiero causarle problemas, sé que es muy tarde.
You know, soy cliente, yeah? Something like that. Yes, but please help me to call. Yeah. And I say, oh, at least give me a number. Okay, so he gave me the number, and I try my phone. And at that time, my phone has no money.
Le dije, por lo menos deme el teléfono de los taxis y yo llamaré con mi teléfono. Pero en ese momento mi teléfono no funcionaba.
My phone from another country, yeah?
El teléfono era de otro país.
And he just closed the door, you know.
Y entonces cerró la puerta.
So I knock again.
Así que llamó otra vez.
They please call. And then when he saw another brother come in, and he know that we really need it. And he said, okay, and he called a taxi. So the taxi just came right in front of the hotel. Because even if I call, I have to tell the taxi where I am, you know, some address. Otherwise, he doesn't know where, you know, and it's difficult for me to explain in Spanish. I could say the hotel name, but I don't even know what the street that is. Because mostly they don't write the street in front of the hotel, you know.
Ni siquiera sé el nombre de la calle donde estaba el hotel, que no está escrito enfrente del hotel cuál es el nombre de la calle.
So that's how we got here, huh?
Así que así llegamos aquí.
So it's not only you who have obstruction when you want to come to see me. I have obstruction to come to see you also.
Así que no sois los únicos que tenéis obstrucciones cuando queréis venir a verme a mí. Yo también tengo obstrucciones cuando quiero venir a veros a vosotros.
Yeah. I could go with the airplane, but I have another problem. I cannot. I don't want to tell you here.
Podía haber ido en avión, pero tengo otro problema que no quiero deciros aquí.
In India, when I was also a pilgrim, I also sold my stuff. I need to. One by one, I sell it. I sell my umbrellas, I sell my bags.
En la India, cuando era peregrino, pues sí que vendía cosas mías, mi sombrilla o mi bolso,
I even sell my steel cup.
e incluso mi vaso de metal.
And then only I leave the sleeping bag and a plate to cook chapatis.
Y solo me quedé con el saco de dormir y un plato para cocinar el chapati.
And exchange and buy a cheaper, aluminum cup.
Y lo cambié por un vaso de aluminio más barato.
Because when I begin to go, I have a stainless steel cup, stainless steel spoon and all that. In India, you could sell them and buy the cheaper one from the native.
Cuando fui tenía pues, el vaso de acero inoxidable y los cubiertos de acero inoxidable, y en la India eso vale dinero y lo cambié por otro más barato.
When I was short of money, I did that, yeah?
Que no tenía, me estaba quedando sin dinero.
Okay, anyway, where were we? Where are we?
¿Dónde estamos?
Now you know, all the drivers. So that's why I can't be bothered to go to the doctors and physiotherapists.
Así que no tengo tiempo para ir al médico ni al fisioterapeuta.
No matter who I choose, there's always some problem.
No importa quién elija, siempre hay alguna clase de problema.
I cannot take risk. I cannot take chance.
No puedo correr riesgos.
We already have enough problem without.
Ya tenemos bastante problema sin eso.
So much for the drivers.
Así que
It's not their fault.
no es culpa de los conductores.
I don't know if anybody, the best driver come, have problem or not.
Yo no sé si viniera el mejor conductor tendría problemas o no.
It's the Maya,
Es el Maya,
the negative force,
la fuerza negativa,
which is result from the world karma.
que resulta del karma del mundo.
So much help we give to people, so much assistance to other people.
Tanta ayuda
in
que
need.
damos,
Yeah.
tanta ayuda que damos a las personas y tanta asistencia que damos a las personas en necesidad
And in disaster and all that,
y en los desastres y todo eso.
even though we use our money to help, the karma cannot be paid with money.
E incluso aunque gastemos nuestro dinero en ayudar, el karma no puede ser pagado con dinero.
Yes. And the karma will not come to you, even though you are the one who go there directly help.
E incluso el karma no irá a ti aunque tú seas el que vayas y pagues directamente.
Because you only listen to me.
Porque vosotros solo me escucháis a mí.
I am the one to tell you to go and help people.
Yo soy la que os dice que vayáis y ayudáis a la gente.
And I'm the one sometimes give you money to go to help people.
Y yo soy la que a veces os da dinero para que vayáis y ayudáis a la gente.
In either case, I'm the main character.
En cualquier caso, yo soy el principal personaje.
So the karma doesn't come to you, it comes to me.
Así que el karma no va a vosotros, viene a mí.
So that's how things happen. It makes my life surrounding chaotic.
Así que es como las cosas suceden y hacen mi vida un poco caótica.
So if I can't sometimes see you or cannot make it, then you understand. It's not that I don't want. It's just so many trouble has been created or being created or will be created for me, so that I have difficulty fulfilling your wish, doing my job.
Si alguna vez no puedo veros, no es que no quiera, es que no puedo, porque se han creado tantos problemas que me dificultan hacer mi trabajo.
I told you about that. I've been looking for a place for us, for you to see me ever since I came.
Ya os he dicho que estuve buscando un lugar para que pudierais venir a verme desde la primera vez que nos vimos.
I was just joking about being picky, like sea view.
Estaba bromeando sobre...
If we have that, I'd be very happy. Of course, I really love that. But it's not only that matter. There are more other things.
Si tuviera eso, pues yo estaría muy feliz, pero es que en realidad no es eso lo que importa, son otras muchas cosas.
Talking about being humble.
Hablando de ser humilde.
As if it's not humble enough for you.
Como si no fuera bastante humilde para vosotros.
You don't know. You understand? You don't know.
No lo sabéis.
I'm humble all the time.
Soy humilde todo el rato.
But here, I'm not here to be humble. I'm here to be your teacher.
Pero aquí no estoy para ser humilde, estoy para ser vuestro profesor.
And a teacher sometimes friendly, sometimes not friendly.
Y a veces un maestro simpático y a veces no simpático.
Depends on your situation and behavior and progress. Yeah, like your children, huh? Sometimes you tell them sweetly, sweetly, they don't hear it. But if you say, now, do it, there you go.
Como vuestros niños, a veces se lo decís suavemente, suavemente y no hacen caso, pero le decís, ahora hazlo, y enseguida lo hacen.
Good. Humility is just like every other quality. You only use it when you need. You can't just hang it on your shoulder or write it here. Everybody know you're humble. So it's very difficult to know who's humble or not, eh?
Así que es muy difícil saber quién es humilde y quién no.
Especially me, because you're not living with me. You don't know how I do things.
Especialmente conmigo, porque vosotros no vivís conmigo y no sabéis cómo hago las cosas.
It's okay. I do have humility. Believe it.
Está bien. Yo tengo humildad, creedme.
Just in case you want to know. Yeah?
Solo en caso de que queráis saber.
Wow. You know, to drive all the way here for 36 hours with that not very good driver is a humbling experience enough, I'm telling you. You have to have enough humility to endure it. My nose is sensitive too. Different smell make me sick. Some people smell strong, some people smell less strong. Yeah. And sometimes I don't want to offend people. Also on the road, how do you get bath? Yeah, many things. Small things. Oh, I forgot. I got the driver, hey? And then he has no license.
Me olvidé. Tenía un conductor que no tenía permiso de conducir.
Wow, my heart pumped.
Mi corazón se puso a golpear.
I was pumped. I said, okay, then we change the driver.
Así que cambiamos el conductor.
You go back there and drive the other car with the other woman who has a driver license, and even if they check your car, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares, and they don't even care to check your car. Mostly they're just after me.
Así que tú te vas allí detrás y conduces con la mujer que tenía el permiso de conducir y no pasa nada si registran tu coche.
Because that's the karma works through the police just to bother me, you know, your karma.
Es que el karma trabaja a través de la policía solo para fastidiarme.
It seems like they know who I am.
Así parece que sepan quién soy.
Particularly that car.
En particular ese coche.
Sometimes I experience it. Different car, all kind of people car, they don't stop anybody. They stop my car.
A veces en otras clases de coches y no paran a nadie, solo me paran en mi coche.
Other cars sometimes have bullet holes all over and they don't even check it.
Incluso otros coches tienen agujeros de bala por todas partes, pero ni siquiera lo comprueban.
My car very good and clean, they check.
Mi coche está muy limpio y es bueno, y ese es el que comprueban.
Other driver, tattoo and long hair and all kind of... They don't check.
El conductor de los otros coches lleva tatuajes, pelo largo y un mal aspecto y ni siquiera lo comprueban.
And we all wear normal clothes, makeup and everything.
Y nosotros con ropa normal y maquillaje y todo.
Very decent, good car and check.
Vestidos decentemente y con buen coche y ese lo comprueban.
At first I thought maybe because I have a brand name car, you know, expensive car, so they check. So I changed into a normal car like Honda, for example. They still check.
Al principio llevaba un coche de lujo, de buena marca, y me paraban y me registraban. Y después cambié a uno más normalito, como un Honda, y seguían registrando.
I thought, okay, maybe because it's a new car and it has all my energy in it, so they can smell it, they check. Okay, I buy second-hand car, third-hand car, all kind of smell been in there. Still check.
Y al principio pensé, bueno, será porque es un coche nuevo y tiene toda mi energía allí, entonces eso les atrae y por eso lo comprueban. Así que cambié a un coche de segunda mano y todavía seguían parando.
Second hand, third hand, fourth hand, fifth hand, don't even know who energy anymore, still check.
Segunda mano, tercera mano, cuarta mano, ya no se sabía de quién era la energía que estaba en el coche y seguían comprobándolo.
Luckily, nothing happened, nothing at all. It just, I don't want to be known. That's why I want to go everywhere quiet.
Por eso quiero ir a todas partes en silencio y de incógnito.
But I cannot if my driver keep bumping onto the curb or park on top of the curb.
Pero no puedo si mi conductor sigue chocando contra las cosas y subiéndose a los bordillos.
Or turn around when he's not supposed to turn around, or pass the red light.
O hacer un giro cuando se supone que no lo puede hacer, o pasarse un semáforo en rojo.
So the third driver we talked about already, huh? The fourth, okay, one driver cannot, one have a license, cannot drive, one bump onto the cup. The other one, just now I have to let her go in the middle of the journey.
Así que estábamos en el tercer conductor.
And the other four, okay, come with me here. Drag along.
Y el cuarto es el que vino conmigo
Right.
aquí.
Okay, so we're done. So now we want to change the driver. Remember, the German driver lost his driver license and has only a paper to prove that he lost it.
Lo había perdido.
I said, okay, we change the driver. Yeah.
Así que dije, bien, vamos a cambiar el
I
conductor.
say, is it okay we change the driver? He said, okay, they have two drivers, one man, one woman. I go there and he come here.
Así que no pasaba nada, tenían dos conductores y estaba bien y se cambiaron, uno fue un coche y otro otro.
So anyway, we stop the car in the middle of the highway, put emergency light, everything, and he go to the other car, and then he come back to me. Master, he forgot his driver license at home.
Así que paramos los coches en mitad de la autovía, pusimos las luces de emergencia y se fue al otro coche y volvió y dijo, maestra, se ha olvidado el carnet de conducir, no tiene carnet de conducir.
So he said to me, I'm the only one that have even that piece of paper.
Soy el único que tiene ese papel del documento alemán.
To prove that I had once driver license.
Para probar que tuve una vez un carnet de conducir.
Okay. Now what to do?
Entonces, ¿qué hacemos?
Okay, he drive, but he's not familiar with the car and GPS and all that, so
Él
we also
condujo,
got lost.
él condujo, pero no estaba familiarizado con todos los aparatos del coche y con el GPS, así que nos perdimos.
But the other car, one driver is pregnant, so you can't even bring her into my, driving, and she cannot, it's too stressful.
El otro coche, la conductora estaba embarazada y no podíamos pedirle que se viniera a nuestro coche, era demasiado estresante.
And other way, mostly she doesn't drive, only the boyfriend drive, because she's pregnant,
Así que ella no conducía la mayor parte del tiempo, conducía al novio porque ella estaba embarazada.
So that car has only 1.5 driver.
Así que el chico solo era
She just stand by in case.
solo era un conductor y medio.
Yeah, he's a gentleman. He doesn't want, her to drive. So he drive alone. So how would I even take him here? He's already tired.
Así que era un caballero y condujo y llegó hasta aquí, aunque
Are they
estaba
all
muy
here
cansado.
already, by the way? Oh, wonderful. You safe? Yeah, good. And then, but this car is the one who has all the detailed map.
Este coche es el que tenía todos los detalles en el mapa.
They printed the whole thing out for the whole journey, and that brought him all the way to Spain already.
Habían imprimido todos los detalles del viaje antes de salir y lo trajeron todo el camino hacia España.
So because I have GPS, I don't want to take that as well. So they have that, we have that. But later they lost them too. Lost.
Y nosotros teníamos GPS, ellos tenían aquello, pero después perdieron lo que habían imprimido.
Normally they follow each other, but I don't know why they lost. And then when I heard that, I said, "But did you call them? Did you call them to ask if they're okay and where they are, or if they need help?" No, I didn't.
Entonces los perdimos y pregunté, ¿pero les habéis llamado para ver si han llegado bien? Y le dijeron, no,
You guys are very relaxed.
estáis muy relajados.
Master does everything for sure.
La maestra tiene que hacerlo todo.
So I said, call them.
Les dije, llámalos.
Maybe they were waiting for you somewhere.
Quizás estén esperándolos en algún sitio.
They say, well, they would call us if they want. I said, did they call you? They said, no.
Dijeron, bueno, ya nos llamarán si nos necesitan. Y les pregunté, ¿pero os han llamado? Y dijeron, no.
The second car, people were also very relaxed.
La gente del segundo coche también estaban muy relajados.
So anyway, I said, please call them.
Así que dije, por favor, llamarlos.
And he called, and the phone turned off.
Y los llamaron, pero el teléfono estaba apagado.
I already told them before, see, we have 3 phones. You have to open it, turn it on so that we can contact each other in case anything.
Ya les había dicho antes que tuviesen el teléfono abierto. Teníamos 3 teléfonos para que pudiéramos contactar.
Somehow nobody did it.
Así que nadie lo hizo.
Right. So they were lost. The GPS, they don't know how to work, and the map is not there.
Así que se perdieron. El GPS nadie sabía cómo funcionaba y no había mapa.
Wow. So I said, okay, just go all the way to the coastline, look in the map, the normal map, and see it's E15, and just go there and just bring me to Malaga, and then we see.
Así que les dije, seguid todo el rato la línea de la costa, miradlo en el mapa normal de carreteras y llegaremos allí.
And that's all right, but there seems also some problem.
Y estaba bien, pero siempre parece haber algún problema.
So when we're in Malaga already, I said, okay, now we're, because sometimes it's too far, you put in the address, it doesn't work, it says too far. So I said, okay, we're in Malaga now, can you try the GPS again and put in the address? And they said, we don't know how to cancel it because it programmed all the way another many miles until it stopped, and then we can put in a new program.
Así que cuando llegamos a Málaga dije, vamos a ver la distancia que nos queda llegar hasta el centro. Pero entonces dijeron, lo siento, pero no podemos reprogramarlo porque está programado para una distancia determinada.
Well, we wait, we're driving until the program stopped.
Así que seguimos viajando hasta que el programa se acabó.
If that was a real program at all.
Si es que se podría reprogramar de cualquier manera.
So I said, just go in the center. And then I get a hotel, I go in the hotel and it's still very early, so they close it. They just open a little window.
Así que fuimos al centro y entramos en un hotel y estaban casi cerrados, solo había una pequeña ventanita.
So I asked them, in my broken Spanish that we are lost, we need a taxi to drive us to this address.
Así que les pregunté en mi español dudoso dónde estaba esa dirección y que necesitábamos un taxi para llegar a esa dirección.
Could you please help to phone a taxi for me?
Por favor, ¿podéis llamar por teléfono un taxi para mí?
He said, no, no sé, no.
No, dijeron,
Go
no.
over there, there's a cabin, telephone.
Por allí hay una cabina de teléfonos.
But I said, I don't speak very well Spanish. And okay, at least you give me the telephone number.
Pero no hablo muy bien español. Les dije, yo no hablo muy bien español. Por favor, dame el número de teléfono.
He hesitated, so I talked with the paper language.
Entonces dudó y yo le saqué el papel español, es decir, un billete.
And humility.
Y la humildad.
Say, please, I don't want to trouble you. I know it's late and I'm not a customer, yeah?
Le dije, no quiero causarle problemas, sé que es muy tarde.
Soy cliente, yeah? Something like that. Yes, but please help me to call. Yeah. And I say, at least give me a number. Okay, so he gave me the number, and I try my phone. And at that time, my phone has no money.
Le dije, por lo menos deme el teléfono de los taxis y yo llamaré con mi teléfono. Pero en ese momento mi teléfono no funcionaba.
My phone from another country, yeah?
El teléfono era de otro país.
And he just closed the door,
Y entonces cerró la puerta.
So I knock again.
Así que llamó otra vez.
Say, please call. And then when he saw another brother come in, and he know that we really need it. And he said, okay, and he called a taxi. So the taxi just came right in front of the hotel. Because even if I call, I have to tell the taxi where I am, some address. Otherwise, he doesn't know where, and it's difficult for me to explain in Spanish. I could say the hotel name, but I don't even know what the street that is. Because mostly they don't write the street in front of the hotel,
Ni siquiera sé el nombre de la calle donde estaba el hotel, que no está escrito enfrente del hotel cuál es el nombre de la calle.
So that's how we got here, huh?
Así que así llegamos aquí.
So it's not only you who have obstruction when you want to come to see me. I have obstruction to come to see you also.
Así que no sois los únicos que tenéis obstrucciones cuando queréis venir a verme a mí. Yo también tengo obstrucciones cuando quiero venir a veros a vosotros.
Yeah. I could go with the airplane, but I have another problem. I cannot. I don't want to tell you here.
Podía haber ido en avión, pero tengo otro problema que no quiero deciros aquí.
In India, when I was also a pilgrim, I also sold my stuff. I need to. One by one, I sell it. I sell my umbrellas, I sell my bags.
En la India, cuando era peregrino, pues sí que vendía cosas mías, mi sombrilla o mi bolso.
I even sell my steel cup.
E incluso mi vaso de metal.
And then only I leave the sleeping bag and a plate to cook chapatis.
Y solo me quedé con el saco de dormir y un plato para cocinar el chapati.
And exchange and buy a cheaper, aluminum cup.
y lo cambié por un vaso de aluminio más barato.
Because when I begin to go, I have a stainless steel cup, stainless steel spoon and all that. In India, you could sell them and buy the cheaper one from the native.
Cuando fui tenía pues, el vaso de acero inoxidable y los cubiertos de acero inoxidable y en la India eso vale dinero y lo cambié por otro más barato.
When I was short of money, I did that, yeah?
Que no tenía, me estaba quedando sin dinero.
Okay, anyway, where were we? Where are we?
¿Dónde estamos?
Now you know, all the drivers. So that's why I can't be bothered to go to the doctors and physiotherapists.
Así que no tengo tiempo para ir al médico ni al fisioterapeuta.
No matter who I choose, there's always some problem.
No importa quién elija, siempre hay alguna clase de problema.
I cannot take risk. I cannot take chance.
No puedo correr riesgos.
We already have enough problem without.
Ya tenemos bastante problema sin eso.
So much for the drivers.
Así que
It's not their fault.
no es culpa de los conductores.
I don't know if anybody, the best driver come, have problem or not.
Yo no sé si viniera el mejor conductor tendría problemas o no.
It's the Maya,
Es el Maya,
the negative force,
la fuerza negativa,
which is result from the word karma.
Que resulta del karma del mundo.
So much help we give to people, so much assistance to other people.
Tanta ayuda
in
que
need.
damos,
Yeah.
tanta ayuda que damos a las personas y tanta asistencia que damos a las personas en necesidad
And in disaster and all that,
y en los desastres y todo eso.
even though we use our money to help, the karma cannot be paid with money.
E incluso aunque gastemos nuestro dinero en ayudar, el karma no puede ser pagado con dinero.
Yes. And the karma will not come to you, even though you are the one who go there directly help.
E incluso el karma no irá a ti aunque tú seas el que vayas y pagues directamente.
Because you only listen to me.
Porque vosotros solo me escucháis a mí.
I am the one to tell you to go and help people.
Yo soy la que os dice que vayáis y ayudáis a la gente.
And I'm the one sometimes give you money to go to help people.
Y yo soy la que a veces os da dinero para que vayáis y ayudáis a la gente.
In either case, I'm the main character.
En cualquier caso, yo soy el principal personaje.
So the karma doesn't come to you, it comes to me.
Así que el karma no va a vosotros, viene a mí.
So that's how things happen. It makes my life surrounding chaotic.
Así que es como las cosas suceden y hacen mi vida un poco caótica.
So if I can't sometimes see you or cannot make it, then you understand. It's not that I don't want. It's just so many trouble has been created or being created or will be created for me, so that I have difficulty fulfilling your wish,
Así
doing
que
my job.
si alguna vez no puedo veros, no es que no quiera, es que no puedo, porque se han creado tantos problemas que me dificultan hacer mi trabajo.
I told you about that. I've been looking for a place for us, for you to see me ever since I came.
Ya os he dicho que estuve buscando un lugar
Sí,
para
yo.
que pudierais venir a verme desde la primera vez que nos vimos.
I was just joking about being picky, like sea view.
Estaba bromeando sobre
If we have that, I'd be very happy. Of course, I really love that. But it's not only that matter. There are more other things.
si tuviera eso, pues yo estaría muy feliz, pero es que en realidad no es eso lo que importa, son otras muchas cosas.
I told you about that. I've been looking for a place for us, for you to see me ever since I came.
Ya os he dicho que estuve buscando un lugar
Sí,
para
yo.
que pudierais venir a verme desde la primera vez que nos vimos.
I was just joking about being picky, like sea view and.
Estaba bromeando sobre
If we have that, I'd be very happy. Of course, I really love that. But it's not only that matter. There are more other things.
si tuviera eso, pues yo estaría muy feliz, pero es que en realidad no es eso lo que importa, son otras muchas cosas.
But I really like that kind of. Truly, I like. Yeah.
Verdaderamente.
I cannot buy because it's around the coast. There's not many big land. If I want to buy a house, a mansion on the beach, no problem.
Si quiero comprar una mansión cerca de la playa, no hay problema.
But buy for you is a problem. That place is a farmland and it's a big land, like 20,000 square meters.
Y es un lugar de 20.000 metros cuadrados y es una granja.
And it's on top of the mountain and it's far away from neighbors. Only one small neighbor nearby but far, and he's very nice.
Y está en la cima de una colina y los vecinos están alejados, solo hay un vecino, pero es muy agradable.
Because I'm very nice to him, he drives through my land and normally he pay for the ex-people who live there. He pay by giving 1/10 of water for them. But I say, no need, we're neighbor. I have to use the road anyway, so be welcome, for example.
Y le dejo entrar por mi terreno y no tiene por qué pagar nada. Le dejo entrar gratis y le digo, no hay problema, puedes entrar sin pagar nada.
Yeah, and whenever he repairs something like the mountain sliding down and people have to come and shove the dirt away and all that, and he said, how much? We pay immediately.
Y cuando tiene que arreglar algo porque hay algún corrimiento de tierras y la gente tiene que venir a quitar la tierra que se ha caído o lo que sea, entonces le pagamos inmediatamente.
He's Italian and we had never a problem. He's very nice.
Es italiano y nunca hemos tenido problema.
If I invite all of you there, I don't even have enough space.
Paso, si os invito a todos allí no tengo ni siquiera suficiente lugar.
My heart is so big, I want to invite you every day to my house.
Y mi corazón es muy grande, quiero invitaros todos los días a mi casa.
Oh, so when I know about this center, I asked about neighbors. They said, no neighbors. And now I come here, my God, one on the left, one on the right, one over there, one over here, one
Así que
everywhere, one on top, one down there.
Cuando pregunté por este centro me dijeron, no hay vecinos alrededor. Y Dios mío, uno a la derecha, uno a la izquierda, uno por ahí, otro por allá, uno por arriba, otro por abajo.
Sure, not your neighbors, but, but this place neighbors.
No son vuestros vecinos, sino los vecinos de este lugar.
Yeah. It's bad enough without you having to bring your neighbors here.
Menos mal que no habéis tenido que traer vuestros vecinos aquí.
Or my neighbor, huh?
O mis vecinos.
Yeah, somehow neighbors sometimes very nice, sometimes can cause trouble.
Pues los vecinos a veces son muy agradables y otras causan muchos problemas.
Maybe they're not bad anything, they're just afraid, you know?
A veces no es que sean malos, es que tienen miedo.
The other day I wanted to go to England even. I took all my dogs. But before you have a health certificate, that's enough, you know. Now you need a passport. So we drive all the way to Dover, yeah? Want to go through by the train or by the boat, and then we had to drive back.
Pero necesitábamos un certificado y fuimos conduciendo todo el camino hasta Dover y nos tuvimos que volver.
Because the dogs didn't have passports.
Porque los perros sí que necesitan pasaporte.
Should have health certificate.
Necesitan un certificado sanitario.
So I begin to feel, okay, maybe England is not my best place. To drive all the way there, many 10 hours, and then drive back is very tiring.
De conducir hasta allí 10 horas y luego volver es muy cansado.
I have dogs, I have things to do. I need people to help me to send email, to fax, and to do all kind of communication. Yeah?
Pero yo no los necesito no solo para 3 o 6 meses, los necesito para... Tengo los perros y para hacer trabajo de internet, de fax, etcétera, etcétera.
And to drive on the curb, for example.
Y para conducir en el bordillo, por ejemplo.
Yeah. Or to drive here, yeah?
O conducir aquí.
So if they don't let them come, I cannot come.
Así que si no les dejan entrar, yo tampoco puedo.
Most of you busy working in your daily life, you can't just help me every day. You come and then you go and leave me in the middle with no driver.
y venís y os vais y me dejáis en medio de sin conductor.
Yeah, I've been trying to train you into my system and to be all versatile and to be all good. And then once you're trained already or almost good, you're just gone.
Yo os entreno para ser mis asistentes en un montón de cosas y cuando ya estáis casi entrenados, entonces os vais.
Not everybody like the resident life. I warn you, brother.
No, a todos no les gusta la vida de residentes.
After a while, you think it's the same every day, huh?
Después de un tiempo creéis que es lo mismo todos los días.
And then you miss outside, you know?
Y echáis de menos el exterior.
Outside. You see, that's why many people still live in the world, even though they want to forsake the world, they want to be detached to the world, they can't. Just have it. They love it there.
Hay mucha gente que vive en el mundo y en medio del mundo, de la actividad del mundo, pero no se siente cogido por el mundo.
So not like everybody can stay forever, huh?
Así que no todo el mundo puede quedarse siempre.
Many times I train some people and then later don't have.
Muchas veces entreno a personas y luego no las tengo.
Have to retrain again.
Tengo que reentrenar otra vez.
Yeah. It's not easy this life, eh?
No es fácil esta vida, ¿verdad?
But we survive.
Pero sobrevivimos.
I'm tough.
Yo soy dura.
I don't have tattoo muscle, but I'm tough.
No tengo un tatuaje en el brazo, pero soy dura.
I could train myself with a few dumbbells. Yeah.
Puedo entrenarme a mí misma.
One of the brothers used to be a fitness trainer. He told me just a few dumbbells, that's all you need.
Uno de los hermanos es entrenador de gimnasia y me dijo, nada, unas cuantas flexiones y ya está.
And then you can train yourself, your body into any shape you want.
Y puedes entrenar tu cuerpo y hacerlo de la forma que tú quieras.
I said, I need smart bells.
Yo necesito un cinturón inteligente.
Dumbbells, I have a lot already. Yeah, I need IQ bells. Oh, maybe dumbbell, maybe help, you know, just put a little muscle and some tattoo and maybe grow some mustache or whatever.
Quizás un bigote y 2 tatuajes.
And driving Harley Davidson.
Y conducir una moto Harley Davidson.
Wearing spiky necklace, you know, spiky
con pulseras de
hand
pinchos
gloves.
Y guantes.
Yeah, and a tassel jacket, you know.
Con una chaqueta con flecos.
Yeah. Imagine I would look good like that, no?
Imaginaros qué aspecto tendría así.
At least I look scary, huh?
Por lo menos daría miedo.
And people maybe leave me alone. But because I suffer, I understand you more. You understand? So I don't really complain. I do complain, but I don't complain.
Pero como sufro, os entiendo más. Y no me quejo. Bueno, sí me quejo, pero no me quejo.
I do complain at the moment, like everybody else, but in my heart, I understand. It is good, and I'm very happy. so that I can understand human better. Otherwise, I really don't understand.
Me quejo en el momento, pero en mi corazón no me quejo. Entiendo lo que es el ser humano.
How does a man who drives car all the time understand the person who stands on the bus stop at 25 minus degree in winter waiting for the late bus
¿Cómo puede
at midnight?
¿Cómo puede entender un hombre que conduce un coche a una persona que está en la parada del autobús a 25 grados bajo cero en medio de la noche?
That's why also many people leave their dogs in the car and sometimes don't even open a window thinking I just go for 5-10 minutes.
Así
But
que
sometimes they go longer than that. The thing is, even on holiday they wear flip-flop, they wear mini trousers and a sleeveless shirt. They're cool. Why should they understand about the dog with a fur coat on it?
En verano llevan chanclas, pantalones cortos y una camisetita. Entonces, ¿cómo van a entender el calor que está pasando el perro dentro del coche?
Very difficult for one to understand the other's feeling when you're not in their situation.
Es muy difícil entender los sentimientos del otro cuando no se está en la misma situación.
If you see somebody like that, go find the driver of that car and tell him, bring the dog somewhere else, yeah, or leave the dogs at home.
Si veis esa situación, buscad al conductor y decirle que abra el coche y que no deje a los perros en esa situación.
Because it's very much suffering for him. He could die from stroke, you know.
Porque es mucho sufrimiento para el perro, podía morir de un golpe de calor.
Or he could suffer brain damage later, even though he's alive.
O sufrir daños cerebrales después, aunque siga vivo.
And he suffers, ¿no?
Y padece mucho.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. And I saw many people take their dogs on the street, you know, under the hot August sun, on the pavement, cement pavement, or on the asphalt street. Oh, my heart.
Y mucha gente lleva al perro en medio del calor de agosto por la calle y por el pavimento de la acera con el calor que hace.
They can bear it, but it's not nice. Very hot. If you take your shoes off and walk on it, you understand.
Si os quitaseis los zapatos y caminaseis por la acera descalzos, lo entenderíais.
I know it because when I was young, I walked barefoot to the school in Vietnam. And it was very hot, so I walked very fast.
Hacía muchísimo calor, estaba muy caliente, por eso corría mucho.
Almost like flying on the grass. And I choose the grass to walk.
Como si volara por encima de la hierba.
Even though
elegía la hierba para caminar.
Even though the grass was still kind of yellow in summer and all that and little, but still better than the asphalt street.
Incluso aunque la hierba estuviese agostada y seca y amarillenta en verano, pero era preferible eso al asfalto de la calle.
So when I see the dogs go with the owner in the full fur coat, you know, and the owner with mini jeep or bikini walking the dog on the street like that, oh, I don't know what to do.
Entonces, no sé qué hacer cuando veo a los dueños con su minifalda y su bikini paseando al perro por la calle, el perro padeciendo, yo no sé qué hacer.
I wrote the poem about I don't know what to do with my heart. It's a true feeling. I really feel like that every day. Everywhere I look, it's suffering. Everywhere I look, it hurts my heart. All the time.
Escribí un poema, no sé qué hacer con mi corazón, porque en todas partes a donde mirase encontraba sufrimiento.
Not just human suffering, animal suffering, even pets, you know, they're supposed to be pampered and good already, dogs. They bear everything, but they suffer, you know. They know the difference between the heat and the cold. They know the difference. If you give them the choice, they would prefer more comfort.
No solo el sufrimiento de las personas, sino también el de los animales, incluso el de los animales domésticos, los animales de compañía.
They know it.
Ellos lo saben.
They are not used to suffering. People sometimes tell me, oh, they're used to it.
Ellos no están acostumbrados al sufrimiento. Incluso a veces la gente me dice, no, ellos están acostumbrados a pasarlo mal.
No, they endure it only. Remember the dogs in Hungary, huh? They told me also, some people told me, they're used to with the cold. No, now they love the house.
¿Recordáis los perros de Hungría? Alguien me dijo, no, ellos están acostumbrados al frío. Pues no, ellos les encantaba la casa.
They go to poopy quick and then run back in the house.
Ellos iban a hacer sus necesidades y volvían enseguida a la casa.
On sofa.
En el sofá.
Remember the new dog that I just got?
¿Recordáis
the big guy?
El perro nuevo que tengo, el grande?
He's been chained all day and night, I don't know how many years.
Había sido encadenado día y noche durante muchos años.
Without roof on his head, winter and summer.
Sin tejado que lo cubriese en verano y en invierno. En verano y en invierno.
And that is a middle country of Europe, very cold in winter, very hot in summer.
Es un país del centro de Europa, muy frío en invierno y muy caluroso en verano.
I don't want to tell you where. I don't want you to have free how you say, prejudice against any country. It just happened, one of the people do that.
No quiero deciros dónde es para que no tengáis prejuicios sobre ese país. Simplemente ocurrió que una persona hacía eso.
Not just that country, every country they have things like that happen to animals. Just different, yeah? Different but suffering a lot. Rarely any dog keeper understand and consider the dog's feeling and the dog's comfort. Rarely they understand that.
Deberían entender, cada propietario de un perro debería entender el sufrimiento del perro y la comodidad del perro cuál es.
Okay, so I tell you about my dog, okay? He never been in the house. The last dog, yeah? The last dog that we rescued, yeah? He never been in the house.
Os voy a hablar de mi perro, de mi nuevo perro. Él nunca había estado en la casa.
Yeah. And he never know what comfort is, huh?
Y nunca había sabido lo que era la comodidad.
So you would think he's used to with hard life. He would like to stay in the cement floor outside instead.
Así que vosotros pensaríais que está acostumbrado a la vida dura y que preferiría estar fuera en el cemento.
Nada.
No.
He loved my house.
Le encanta mi casa.
And he loved the sofa.
Y le encanta el sofá.
He was sick.
Estaba enfermo.
Because we're still nursing him, you know, some problem coming and going.
Todavía le estábamos cuidando porque tenía algunos problemas.
And then sometimes we have to separate him, yeah? And because many dogs all have to keep separate to see which one compatible with what, and you know, so everybody peaceful and sleep and nice.
Y teníamos que separarlo de los demás y normalmente tenemos que separarlos unos de otros para ver quién es el más pacífico para que puedan dormir por la noche.
Yeah, normally when they first came, they give before them. He met me because he was sick, so I don't let him come to me immediately. I intend to rescue him and give it to someone, but later I don't have the heart, so I keep it. So originally they give him a big bed. So they like that. He likes that bed. It's fine. But when he come to me, I say you can sleep in sofa if you want, because he look at other dogs. They're all on the sofa. I say you also can. So he jumped right away and stay there.
Al principio lo teníamos en una cama separada porque estaba enfermo. Pero después cuando vino a la casa le dijimos, tú también puedes dormir con los demás ahí en el sofá. Y se tiró encima del sofá y allí estaba durmiendo.
He also loved his bed, but the sofa is better, eh? Yeah.
Le gustaba su cama, pero el sofá es mejor.
It's higher. You don't have to lay down. You just jump on it and it's perfect.
El sofá está más alto. Tú no tienes que tumbarte en el suelo. Simplemente saltaba sobre el sofá y ya está. Perfecto.
Yeah, now so I buy sofa now just for my dog's comfort.
Así que ahora compro el sofá simplemente para la comodidad de mis perros.
Sometimes I can sit on a corner. Yeah.
A veces me dejan sentarme en una esquinita.
At night, just to sing them to sleep.
Por la noche, para que les cante, para que se duerman.
Pet, night,
los acaricio.
sing, and then I go.
Y entonces me voy a dormir.
But they're very polite. If they see me sit, they try to stretch in the other direction, so I have more room. They know it.
Pero son muy amables. Si me siento en un lado, intentan correrse hacia el otro lado para que tenga más sitio.
Okay, so coming back to the separation, sometimes he's sick, or sometimes dog, you know, they go out and they have problem. So we separate them, and then one day we bring him back from the other room into the room that he likes, you know, my dining room.
A veces los perros que tienen problemas, pues los separamos y luego cuando se soluciona lo dejamos entrar en la habitación, lo que es mi comedor.
Right. And normally the other room all have sofas already. The dining room, because nobody was there at that time, so we moved the sofa outside so that we have more room for other dogs. And so I just put a smaller sofa, which I normally use before the dogs. It's small like this, and it's bamboo. You know those delicate stuff that I used to have before? Small and about this long. And bamboo, you know those oriental type.
En nuestro comedor tenemos un sofá más pequeño que está hecho de bambú, de ratán.
Because my dining room is very small.
Porque mi comedor es muy pequeño.
So I buy those small chairs. Yes.
Y compro sillas más pequeñas.
And the night we bring him back because he's already good. We don't need to watch him. He just some scratch, some wound, you know, and don't want to be with other dog. He might jump and then hurt himself again, you know.
Y la noche que lo trajimos, porque que se había curado ya de las heridas que tenía, porque no lo queríamos tener con los otros perros porque si acaso...
him, and now we bring him back into the dining room. Forgot to bring the sofa.
Y lo metimos en la habitación, pero olvidamos traer el sofá.
Okay, so when I finish my work upstairs, I come down to sing them the song before they sleep. Sometimes I come earlier before they sleep. Sometimes I come a little later to see if they already sleep, and still sing song.
Cuando acabé de trabajar, bajé para cantarles la canción. A veces bajo más pronto, a veces más tarde.
You know what happened? That big guy, he's like a small horse. He's stretched on top of that small sofa.
El perro es enorme como un caballo y
This. His nose is outside of the sofa, his tail is hanging down
se
on
había
the
subido
other
al
side of the
sofá.
sofa.
Se había subido al sofá y la cabeza sobresalía por un sitio y la cola por el otro.
And he's so big, all his legs coming out in the air.
Y las piernas sobresalían en el aire.
And his bed over there, he don't sleep on it.
Y la cama estaba en el suelo, pero él no quería dormir en la cama.
Oh, and I have only one arm and half. I couldn't move the sofa right away. Normally I would, so I said to him, okay, I move it tomorrow, just to bear it, or go to sleep on your bed. Because it's already midnight, I don't want to bother the assistant to come up
Entonces,
to move your sofa, okay?
Como solo tenía un brazo y medio, no podía mover el sofá y le dije, bueno, ahora no voy a despertar al asistente, al ayudante, así que por esta noche duerme ahí.
I say I do it tomorrow.
Le dije, mañana lo traeré.
Tomorrow I forgot.
Al día siguiente lo olvidé.
I come down again hanging all over.
Bajé otra vez.
All the legs in the air, only the stomach on the sofa and the tail hang down there, the nose outside.
Y estaba otra vez todo estirado con las piernas colgando en el vacío, la tripa, solamente la tripa en el sofá, la cola por un lado y la cabeza por otro.
So used to with the sofa. So and then I had to leave, you see? I have to leave at midnight sometime. So I have to call back. Please, I know it's late, but please bring the sofa in. Change the sofa quick now. Because I promised him and I forgot.
Me tuve que marchar esa noche, así que tuve que llamar por teléfono, por favor, llevarle el sofá, se lo prometí, cambiarle el sofá.
The bigger sofa, more comfortable, longer for his size.
El sofá más grande y más cómodo para él.
Before he sleep on the other sofa, but now the other guy occupy that sofa, so he just go on the smaller sofa. He don't fight. He's a good boy.
Al principio dormía en el otro sofá, pero ahora se lo habían ocupado y él se puso a dormir en el sofá pequeño. Era un buen chico.
It's so funny. The big guy sleep in such a narrow sofa with all the legs hanging in the air like that.
Era tan divertido ver al tío tan grande dormir en ese pequeño sofá con las piernas colgando en el aire.
They do know the difference.
Ellos saben la diferencia.
If you give them the choice, they know it. So even pigs, if you give them new straw, they will go and lay on it.
Si les ponéis una nueva alfombra, ellos irán a dormir en ella.
So don't think pigs are dirty because you give them a dirty situation, they have to live in it. Doesn't mean they like it.
Si viven si están sucios es porque viven en una situación sucia, no es porque les guste.
So because they have to be in the cold, of course they've developed the resistance, or maybe they have to bear it, and then slowly they get used to it, maybe, but they know the difference between warm and cold.
Si tienen que dormir en el frío, pues se aguantarán porque no tienen más remedio, pero eso no quiere decir que no sepan la diferencia entre el frío y el calor.
And they would prefer the comfort, just like us, eh?
Y ellos preferirán la comodidad exactamente igual que nosotros.
And dogs, they have the intelligence of like children. You heard about that, yeah? And they also behave like your children.
Y los perros tienen la inteligencia como los niños, ya habéis oído sobre eso, y se comportan como los niños.
Always loving, always welcoming, always waiting for you, always loyal to you, and needing you.
Siempre cariñosos, siempre te dan la bienvenida, siempre se preocupan por ti.
So, you have to treat them like children.
Tenéis que tratarlos como niños.
Yeah, when they come in from outside, you clean them with wet towel or vinegar solution. I told you already, 50 water, 50 vinegar. Clean it, yeah.
Si cuando entran del exterior
tenéis que let them in. It takes seconds.
Sí, tenéis que limpiarlos con una toallita o con una solución de vinagre al 50% y se hace muy rápido.
In the beginning we used a kitchen towel, but now we have so many, so I developed a different system. We buy a small towel, yeah. And dip it in water solution, just enough, damp enough, and then take one after another, clean quick each one, and then go in. Yeah. In beginning, I thought dogs love freedom, so I let the door open, even though we clean them afterward, after they go out. Clean them just to make sure they're clean and they, disinfect. And then they are free to go out also. They don't go out. They just hang around my legs, all over my feet.
Al principio creía que a los perros les gustaba la libertad, así que pensaba que cuando los hubiésemos limpiado se volverían a salir fuera. Pero qué va, se sentaban todos a mi alrededor.
So I thought they don't have enough exercise, but they do. Even I let them free, they still go out for a walk, every time, half an hour.
Si les dejo salir sí que salen a dar una vuelta durante media hora.
And also when they hear something, they jump out and run and bark. So that's their exercise.
Y cuando oyen algo, enseguida salen fuera y empiezan todos a ladrar. Así que eso sí que es ejercicio.
So actually, they have enough exercise. They look all lean to me.
Sí que hacen bastante ejercicio. Todos me parecen en forma.
Lean and mean.
Como yo.
But they are not mean.
Pero ellos no son yo.
Yeah. Even if a stranger come in, I just train them, give them some of their favorite food for a few times, pet, good boy, and then that's it, you're a family member.
Cualquier extraño que venga y les dé algo para comer y les diga good boy, enseguida lo aceptan como uno de la familia.
So they won't bite you.
Así que no os morderían.
No problem.
Sin problemas.
They're very quick learner. Yeah. Okay.
Aprenden muy rápido.
Oh, why do we talk about dogs now? My God.
¿Por qué estamos hablando de perros? Dios mío.
Of dogs and human. You want to ask anything?
¿Queréis preguntar algo?
I mean, that is before you die. If you know you're dying soon, then please ask for it.
Antes de que muráis.
You shouldn't have any more problem, I trust, but if you do, please ask. You guys were lost or something?
¿Os habéis perdido vosotros o algo?
Yeah, you 2, 3. Because you came late, so were you lost, like me?
¿Habéis venido tarde? ¿Os habéis perdido o algo?
Very difficult to find this place, huh?
Es difícil encontrar este sitio.
But they were very organized. In just a short time, everybody knows the phone numbers, and they dispatched somebody outside to greet us, you know?
Pero están muy bien organizados.
Yeah, could you wait a little bit, sister? Yeah.
¿Puedes esperar un poco, hermana?
I just want to say, by the way, while we were talking about the center, I want to thank you, the Spanish Brotherhood.
Quiero decir gracias a los hermanos de España.
Brotherhood and sisterhood, forget.
Hermanos y hermanas.
They're not too many, but you don't see it, but they must have been working very hard.
No son muchos y no lo veis, pero tienen que haber hecho un trabajo muy duro.
Now that because it's all ready, so you don't see the work, huh?
Ahora todo está preparado y no habéis visto el trabajo.
They build houses, even the wood house, but take a long time, you know, and water system and electric system everywhere. My God.
Incluso las casas de madera deben haber llevado mucho tiempo y la electricidad y el sistema de agua, etc.
Yeah, you make magic.
Han hecho magia.
That's what I call magic.
Eso es lo que yo llamo magia.
Because just the land has nothing.
Porque la tierra no tiene nada.
Who is the group that work for this center? That make this center possible?
¿Quién es el grupo que ha hecho este centro posible? Levantaros. Los que habéis construido esto.
Yeah. Come over here.
Venir aquí. Los que habéis construido esto, venir aquí.
I want to give you some candy.
Quiero daros caramelos.
Merci. Gracias. Come here.
Venid aquí.
Only these the Spanish who work here, huh?
Todos los españoles que han trabajado aquí.
There. From all of us to you. De nosotros a ti. Solo a ti.
Solo para ti.
Yeah. Say from all of us to them, okay?
De todos nosotros para él.
The shirt, the t-shirt. Voila. So you don't lose any.
No pierda ninguno.
Where are they? Come here. Here. Bring them here. Oh, kitchen. Okay, you go bring. You give them. 1, 2. 2 brother in kitchen. And tell them see me later, okay? Your shirt. Okay, otherwise you lose it. There you are. You're welcome. Thank you, all of you.
Gracias a todos vosotros.
Sit here so everybody see you. Sit here. Come here. Never mind. Come here. Sit here. Come. Some sit here, some sit there. So everybody can see you.
Sentaros aquí para que todos os vean.
The heroes.
Son los héroes.
Thank you for that.
Puesto este todo, gracias.
That's why I came immediately. You see, when the disciples ready, the master appear.
Cuando el discípulo está preparado, la maestra aparece.
Okay. Thank you to you. Wow, it's a long 36 hours. Wow.
Es muy largo, 36 horas.
I must be crazy to do
Debo
it.
estar loca para hacerlo.
I can't even go by plane, I can't even go by train, I have to go by car.
No podía ir en avión, no podía ir en tren, tuve que venir en coche.
With my excellent driver, you know.
Con mis conductores excelentes.
Anyway, even though I suffer, many times, but every time I kind of happy in my heart so that I understand you more.
Aunque sufra muchas veces, puedo entenderos en mi corazón.
Like yesterday, meanwhile, while I walk out of the car, I met the German group, a group of German.
Ayer, mientras bajaba del coche, me encontré con el grupo ese de Alemania.
German and Vietnamese, the whole family.
Alemán y vietnamita, toda la familia.
And they drive even farther than me, from Germany.
Ellos habían conducido desde más lejos que yo, desde Alemania.
And while he drives, he said, we can't afford a bigger van, so we squeeze 7 people in 7 seats with luggage and everything.
Dijeron, no nos podemos permitir una furgoneta más grande, así que se habían metido 7 personas junto con todo el equipaje dentro de la furgoneta pequeña.
At least I have more comfortable seat, ¿no?
Por lo menos yo tenía un
That's
asiento.
the privilege of being a master. I have the whole back seat for myself.
Por lo menos yo tenía un asiento más cómodo. Es el privilegio de ser una maestra. Tenía todo el asiento detrás para mí.
Hurry up, be a master. You can have the whole back seat.
Daros prisa en ser maestros y así tendréis toda la parte de atrás para vosotros.
Then you don't have to travel in 7 people in 7-seat cars.
Y no tendréis que viajar 7 personas en un coche.
He even want to bring his dog. So that 8.
Incluso querían traer su perro, eran 8.
So when I talk to them like that, I feel very touched in my heart.
Cuando hablé con ellos me sentí muy tocada en mi corazón.
Because some of them still student, don't have that much money.
Y porque todavía algunos de ellos eran estudiantes, no tenían mucho
And the
dinero.
parents just earn, honest and modest way of living.
Y sus padres tienen una modesta y honrada forma de vida.
And rent the car and drive all the way here.
Y alquilaron el coche y condujeron todo el camino hasta aquí.
Just to see me.
Solo para verme.
Could even hardly afford it.
Y apenas se lo podían permitir.
Because they still study and, all this stuff, yeah.
Todavía están estudiando y todo eso.
And having a baby coming.
Tienen un niño en camino.
But the mother very happy because she cannot go to Thailand, At that time she'd be...
Pero la madre estaba muy contenta porque ella no podía ir a Tailandia porque estaba embarazada, así que me vio.
So she can see me now.
Y me pudo ver ahí.
So not complain about the long distance, but happy.
Así que no se quejaba de la larga distancia, sino estaba feliz.
Okay. Okay. Mucho agua. Dentro. I was very touched in my heart, I was thinking how can I make your life better?
Me sentí muy tocada en mi corazón.
Even materially,
Y me pregunto cómo podría hacer vuestra vida mejor incluso materialmente.
I was thinking, where can I have a best place so everybody convenient and come?
Cómo me estaba
Don't cost so
pensando
much and can stay with me all day, all night.
un lugar que fuera más cómodo y
The well-behaved one.
que os pudieseis estar conmigo de día y de noche.
Yeah. Anyway, you are all very good. It's just your habit. It's your karma that make you the way you are, eh?
Todos,
I said it many times.
todos sois muy buenos. Simplemente es vuestro karma que os hace os hace actuar de la forma que actuáis.
So I hate the karma. I don't hate the person.
Así que odio el karma, pero no la persona.
The karma deserve beating, scolding, insulting, kicking, anything.
El karma se merece riñas, patadas, insultos, cualquier cosa.
The person deserve love.
La persona solo se merece amor.
Because she or he is a victim of this karma and the habits and the social infection, no?
La persona solo es la víctima de este karma y de la infección social.
Yeah, what can I do for you all? Take care of yourself, okay?
Cuidaros a vosotros mismos.
Take really good care of yourself. Maybe one day we have a place where anybody can come easily. But the thing is, if the European come easily, the Chinese cannot.
Quizá algún día tengamos un lugar donde podamos reunirnos todos cómodamente, pero el problema es que si los europeos pueden ir cómodamente, entonces los chinos no.
That's why sometimes I have to go to Thailand, and it's very far for you.
Así que por eso algunas veces tengo que ir a Tailandia, que está muy lejos de vosotros.
Costs a lot of money.
y cuesta mucho dinero.
But I heard that if you book in advance 2-3 months, it's cheaper or not.
Pero he oído que si lo reserváis con 2 o 3 meses de antelación es más barato.
I met one person in the airplane. He said to me, he booked like for every month and he go to Spain from England for 60 euros.
Oí una
Back
persona,
and forth.
oí una persona en el avión que reservó con antelación que le costó solo 60 euros ida y vuelta a Inglaterra.
Yeah? There's such thing. And he said if he doesn't want to go, then he lose only 60 euros. So he just book and leave it there.
Y si luego no puede ir, solo pierde los 60 euros. Así que lo reservó.
Yeah, but the thing is he has a house, you know, in Spain and have a house in England. So he know where he's going every day. I don't know where I'm going.
Pero la
That's the
cosa es que él
problem.
tenía una casa en Inglaterra y otra en España.
I feel very sorry that you have to drive such a long way, you know,
Siento
to
que,
see me.
siento que hayáis tenido que conducir semejante distancia para verme.
Because I also drive such a long way, almost some longer than you, sometimes shorter than you. So I understand, you know.
Porque yo también he conducido una distancia más larga que algunos o más corta que algunos, y entonces
It's
lo
not
entiendo.
easy. It's not easy in a foreign land.
No es fácil en una tierra extranjera.
If you pass through France, like I did, at night all the petrol station locked.
Por la noche todas las gasolineras estaban cerradas.
And you must have the special credit card even to get it.
Incluso
All my credit card useless.
Incluso tienes que tener una tarjeta de crédito especial para conseguir la gasolina. Todas mis tarjetas de crédito no servían.
And we just short petrol at that time.
Y estaba buscando gasolina a todas horas.
All the credit cards don't work.
Ninguna tarjeta servía.
Even if you have millions of dollars, it don't work.
Incluso aunque tengas millones de dólares no
It's
te
a
sirve.
special credit card with some square of gold in middle of it.
Solo sirve una tarjeta de crédito especial con un
works.
rectángulo dorado en medio. Esa sirve.
We didn't have any.
Si no, no teníamos ninguna.
So they asked the driver and asked other people who are doing it, and sometimes they show it to us, but our credit card don't work. And then we want to use their credit card, and then we pay them money, but they were so afraid. They were afraid they don't want to do it there.
Pedimos al conductor y a ver si tenían una tarjeta de crédito que sirviese, y luego le pagábamos en dinero, pero no querían, estaban asustados.
But at the fifth person, we succeed.
Pero a la quinta persona que le preguntamos a ver si tenía la tarjeta, tuvimos éxito.
Yeah, a couple of young people passed by and also thanking, and then we asked them to help, and they did help.
Un par de personas jóvenes que pasaban por allí, se lo pedimos y nos quisieron ayudar.
Yeah, and we paid them handsomely with tip and all that. Not that they wanted to, but I say it's good. You know,
Entonces,
I know they're young, they don't have much money, so I give extra.
Entonces les utilizamos su tarjeta y le pagamos el dinero, pero les pagamos dinero extra, que al principio ellos no querían, pero insistimos en pagarles más dinero de lo que habían gastado.
And you know who is this? It's not the native French. The girl is from somewhere, and the boy is somewhere in Europe, then the boy from Japan.
Y la chica era de Francia, pero el chico era de Japón.
His father is Japanese.
Su
His
padre
mother is
japonés
French.
y su madre francesa.
He has no doubt. They immediately help.
Y no tuvieron ninguna duda, inmediatamente nos ayudaron.
And he was such a gentleman because his girlfriend has put the credit card in and then pumped for us even. And he after a while he come and say, "Let me. It's too long. Your hand must hurt." Wow. I marry that guy anytime, just to pump petrol for me. It's useful on the road.
Me casaría con ese chico a cualquier hora. Es muy útil para poner gasolina a cualquier hora.
Yeah, especially my hand handicap.
Especialmente con mi mano estropeada.
Yeah, it was very touched, you know, that he's so young and so good manner.
Me impresionó mucho que fuera tan joven y que tuviera
You guys learn
con esas
from it
maneras
if you
tan
want to keep your
agradables.
girlfriend long.
Los hombres tenemos que aprender de ese si queremos mantener.
They like it. All the beautiful lecture about Buddha land, nobody clap, and just a little pumping like that, clapping.
Los hombres tenemos que aprender de ese chico si queremos mantener a nuestras parejas durante mucho tiempo. Y vaya, todo el rato hablando grandes lecciones sobre Buda y solo aplaudís cuando hablo sobre la lección sobre poner gasolina.
Woman, likewise, huh?
Las mujeres también.
Don't let him pump on his hand kaput.
No les dejéis poner la gasolina y que sus manos se estropee.
50-50.
50%.
Help each other. Yeah?
Ayudaros unos a otros.
Then you will feel good in the heart.
Y
Both will feel good.
sentiréis bien en vuestro corazón.
Both will feel loved. Will feel very treasured. And feel, very wanted by the other person.
Os sentiréis amados, queridos y enriquecidos por la otra persona.
And feel beautiful still, that I am still beautiful for him or for her.
Y sentiréis que todavía sois bonitos y agradables para él o para ella.
Yeah, let's face it, we are getting old quick, and then if you neglect him or her, probably she or he will feel, oh, maybe I'm old now, I'm not attractive anymore, so he don't take care of me, she doesn't pay attention to me anymore.
Afrontémoslo, todos nos hacemos mayores y tenemos miedo de que el otro ya no nos preste tanta atención o no nos quiera como antes.
Love breeds love in turn, huh?
El amor trae amor.
So now I learned two things, huh? Yeah.
Así que he aprendido dos cosas.
The man should help the woman to pump.
El hombre tiene que ayudar a la mujer a poner gasolina.
And the credit card should have a little gold square.
Y la tarjeta de crédito tiene que tener un recuadrito dorado.
See, you never stop learning.
Nunca paras de aprender.
In Vietnam we say, if you go 1 mile,
En Vietnam decimos, si tú vas una milla,
you learn a basket of wisdom.
aprendes un capazo de sabiduría.
If it's possible, I did learn not a basket, but half a basket.
Posiblemente yo no aprendí un capazo entero, pero quizá medio capazo.
Yeah, in 3 days. Oh, in 36 hours.
En 36 horas.
Now, if you guys have credit card and you can acquire for that, nah? That with the gold in middle, I don't know if they have it in other country or not. Do they? Or just in France? The gold square, huh?
No sé si vuestras tarjetas de crédito
Why
tienen
does-
un cuadradito dorado en medio.
Why
Solo-
does some credit card have, some don't have?
¿Sorry?
Huh?
Chip, and now you have to put in a pin. 4 numbers.
Ah.
Security.
Oh, okay. So maybe you ask for that, if it's convenient for you, and then you can thank anywhere or just in France. Anywhere, right? With that thing you can thank anywhere. Ah, wonderful. That's your advice from dum-dum to dum-dum.
Aviso de oreja a oído.
Because I also don't know this thing before.
Porque no sabíamos esto antes.
I never care about security, credit card, all that stuff.
Y nunca nos preocupamos de tarjeta de crédito de seguridad.
But if it helps, you try to get it, okay?
Pero si es útil, tratar de conseguirla.
Otherwise, we're stranded in the middle of nowhere and we can't, the tank doesn't have nobody there and you have the credit card and work, then what do?
De otra manera, nos perdemos en el medio de ninguna parte. Tenéis tarjeta de crédito, pero no podéis utilizarla. Entonces, ¿qué hacéis?
Normally we could wait, but if you have an appointment, yeah, you have to be in time. You can't
No,
be
normalmente podemos esperar, pero si tienes una cita, tienes que llegar a tiempo.
late. Et voilà. Wow, I cover everything, the whole Europe. Huh? Anybody drive long way?
¿Alguien ha conducido mucho trecho?
Yeah, from where? From Germany. Oh, a lot of people drive from Germany. They love driving, don't they?
Mucha gente ha conducido desde Alemania, les encanta conducir.
No wonder they invented one of the best cars in the world.
No es extraño que inventasen uno de los mejores coches del mundo.
Just like the French invent the best perfume.
Como los franceses inventaron el mejor perfume.
For some reason.
Por alguna razón.
Well, as the demand, so is the supply, no?
Según es la demanda, así es el producto.
Ah, time to eat, huh?
Es hora de comer, ¿eh?
No, it's summer, eh? We eat slowly, huh?
Es verano, no es problema.
In the daytime, if it's too hot or if it's sunny, you like to enjoy the sun, you just do it, okay?
Durante el día, si hace mucho calor y queréis disfrutar del sol, hacedlo.
If it's too hot, you can't meditate, huh? So,
Si hace mucho calor, no podéis meditar.
free, yeah?
Sentiros libres.
But do not try to disturb other Buddhas
Pero no intentéis molestar a otros budas
when they want to perform their ascetic feast. Sweat running all over, the sweat.
con el sudor cayendo por todas partes.
That's why I told you go to retreat. Don't put any makeup on. It's useless.
Por eso os he dicho que cuando vayáis a un retiro no os pongáis maquillaje, es inútil.
You look worse after than before.
Tienes peor aspecto que antes.
Mascara running all over
O una máscara corriéndose por toda la cara,
like a clown in the circus.
como un payaso en el circo.
The lipstick melting, dripping like Dracula.
El pintalabios derritiéndose.
All right, you're beautiful anyway,
De todas maneras, sois preciosos.
inside and outside. I see you
Por
more
dentro y por
beautiful every
fuera.
day, the woman and the man.
Cada vez más guapos, los hombres y las mujeres, cada vez que los veo.
So if your partner's jealous, especially the non-initiate, you understand why.
Así que si vuestra pareja es celosa, especialmente los no iniciados, entenderéis por
Because you're
qué.
more attractive now.
Porque ahora sois más atractivos.
A man still chase me around.
Los hombres todavía me persiguen,
I told you I'm an old woman.
aunque sea una mujer mayor.
Go chase people your age.
Les digo, perseguir a personas de vuestra edad.
Pick the one from your age.
Escoge a una de tu edad.
Even if I don't look attractive, it feels attractive to people.
Incluso, aunque tú no lo sientas, le pareces atractivo hacia la gente.
The inside beauty.
O sea, a la gente le parece atractivo tu belleza interior.
And everyone has a soul who appreciate inside beauty.
Y todo el mundo tiene un alma que aprecia la belleza interior.
Yeah. So that's why they say also correctly that love makes blind.
Por eso dicen
Make people
correctamente que el amor vuelve ciegos.
Yeah. So sometimes you see a beautiful man married or stay with a less beautiful woman. You understand now. Maybe she's beautiful inside.
Así que
Yeah.
si
Or
veis,
vice versa, no?
si veis a un hombre estar con una mujer que no sea muy agraciada, pues es por eso, o viceversa. Una mujer que está con un hombre no muy agraciado.
In Vietnam we say cái nết đánh chết cái đẹp. It means your personality will beat any beauty. Your beautiful personality beat any beauty, any physical beauty.
Un refrán vietnamita dice que tu personalidad puede derrotar a cualquier belleza.
Yeah, sometimes you also met some people, man or woman, handsome or beautiful, but you don't feel as comfortable as somebody who's less beautiful or less handsome.
A veces te encuentras con un hombre o con una mujer que son muy agraciados físicamente, pero no te encuentras tan a gusto como con otras personas que son menos guapos.
Especially when she or he knows that he or she is beautiful.
Especialmente cuando él o ella saben que son guapos.
And they smell.
Y huelen.
Smell arrogance.
Se huele la arrogancia.
They put people off.
Desprecian a la gente.
Yeah. So romantics relationship don't only depends on how old you are or how ugly or beautiful you look.
Así que el romanticismo en una relación no depende de cómo seas de guapo o de feo.
My humble opinion.
Es mi humilde opinión.
So after practicing Kuan method, you've been fighting with other men and women off your back, huh?
Supongo que después de haber estado practicando el método Kuan Yin, os habéis quitado de encima a todos los hombres y a todas las
And
mujeres.
even your ex-husband come back and want to remarry you, huh? Or ex-wife, huh?
O incluso vuestra mujer o exmujer o exmarido quizá quiera recordaros.
Correcto? ¿Sí? ¿Sí o no? Sí, some, huh? Some, huh? I mean, not all of you, of course. Yeah. So even if your husband or wife get more jealous or something after initiation, yeah, you do understand, huh?
Incluso si vuestro marido o vuestra mujer es más celoso después de la iniciación, vosotros lo entendéis, ¿verdad?
Or more clinging, huh? Yeah.
O se quiere coger más.
Yeah. So there's no need to ask me for magic potion or anything. Just meditate and then everybody come around.
No es necesario que me pidáis ninguna poción mágica, simplemente meditad.
Okay. If no question, we go have manjara.
Si no hay preguntas, vamos a comer.
We will manjara. Yeah. See you later anyway, don't worry. I'll be around. Yeah?
Estaré por
Don't
aquí.
worry. Good appetite.
Buen apetito.
Oh, sorry, Master. I have one question. So can I ask you?
Where are you? What is the problem?
Oh, yeah, because I want to have a retreat, in a Buddhism temple. I feel there is more peaceful, for several months. And I have contacted them. They said that it's okay. They will prepare me a room. So, Master, do you think if I go there, it will be good for my practice or not good?
Where?
China.
China.
Oh, yeah.
You go wherever you want, and if it's no good, you come back.
So, Master, I wonder if I go there.
I cannot guarantee you. I'm not a psychic.
Oh, yeah. But Master, I just wonder if I go there because of force of karma.
I cannot predict your future, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how many times you want to meditate. I don't know what you're doing up there.
Yeah.
The mountain doesn't help you. It's you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
So, if I want, I can go there to have a try, right?
You have your freedom.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Here,
I'm not your president or police.
Yeah.
You go where you want. You do what you want with your life. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Don't ask me for a sanction and later boasting with everybody. You know, Master tell me to go there. Now I'm a Buddha. You here? You look at me. Understand this?
Oh yeah.
You go anywhere you want. You do whatever you please, whatever make you happy. And if you feel that it's wrong or it doesn't help, you come back.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I know it.
No
Okay,
harm.
thank you. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Because the moon festival coming, this is a moon cake.
Porque es el festival de la luna y han traído pasteles de la luna.
But I don't know if moon festival we are here or not here.
Pero no sabe si el festival de la luna se celebra aquí.
So we eat first.
Así que primero nos lo comemos.
Because it's special. I don't. Yeah. From Vietnamese.
Es especial de los vietnamitas.
The Vietnamese disciple bring it.
Y los discípulos vietnamitas lo han traído.
For me only.
Para ella sola.
But I'm fat, so please eat with me.
Pero como ella está gorda, así que comemos.
Yo ya muy gordita. Guapa, me gordita. Gordita también. Yo soy gordita guapa. So you eat with me so I don't get muy guapa.
Así que comer conmigo para que no me ponga muy guapa.
Ya tan de gordita.
No, no quieren.
No queremos. Say everybody else can stand around and mouth water. Oh, this one must have two. Baby. Sí, Taya. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. A todos. Okay. Sit down, sit down. Anyone who don't have?
¿Alguien no tiene?
Yeah. Poquito simbólica. There. There. 客气。我再接，我再接。好吃，好吃。好吃哈。中国人爱吃这些吗？¿Qué no hay?
¿Quién no tiene? ¿Alguien más que no tenga?
Sorry.
Muy bueno.
Somebody no have? Okay. Well, yeah, of course. Okay, the cameraman. Cameraman and the cameraman and photo man. Photographer put in his mouth. Hay ăn sữa mà? Sorry guys, the Vietnamese lady just gave me a few boxes for myself. So normally I don't accept these things, you know, but since we're here and she brought it here already, I don't want her to bring back. So I just give a small group of people, the Spanish native and the Vietnamese native, yeah, who build the center. Yeah? Is that okay with you?
Está explicando que la señora vietnamita le ha dado unos pocos pasteles de esos, entonces normalmente ella no lo acepta, pero esta vez lo ha aceptado y como tiene pocos los está compartiendo con la gente que ha construido o que ha colaborado en la construcción de este centro.
Because it's not enough for everybody, so excuse me.
No es suficiente para todos, así que lo siento.
You can stand there and look at people eating. It's a kind of also. Also interesting.
Si pueden estar ahí y mirar cómo comemos nosotros, que también es interesante.
Si no quiere, no. Go away. If you don't like, you can go away. Because you serve others, yeah? So I serve you.
Porque habéis servido a otros, yo sirvo a vosotros.
还有，因为你们伺候别人，所以我伺候你们。我这样讲。啊，怎么不敢当？你们替别人做事，我替你们叩头也可以，何况几块饼干？
不可以，不可以。
When you love other people, means you love me.
Cuando amáis a otras personas, significa que me amáis a mí.
I like selfless people.
Me gusta la gente que no es egoísta.
Because I feel they are like me.
Porque siento que son como yo.
Identical.
Idénticos.
有人还没有吗？
Estoy muy
还没
emocionada
有就
porque
拿。
queréis verme a mí, pero no quiere que nos gastemos todo el dinero.
快点在一起。来。De nada. Tú. Here.
Thank you.
You skinny, you can eat a little more.
Thanks a lot.
Oh.
Dice que soy muy flaco, que puedo comer más.
Okay, here, make up for you. It's okay.
Me duele tanto.
Don't like? You like sour? Is baby a boy or girl?
El niño es chico, chico.
Girl like sour, don't like sweet. Boy like sweet.
Como es chica no le gusta dulce.
In Vietnam we say like that.
En Vietnam dicen eso.
Before we have a ultrasound scan, before the doctor, science discovery, they already know whose boy, whose girl inside.
Antes de que se hicieran los escáneres y todos los aparatos científicos, él sabía si era chico o chica.
If an expectant mother likes sweet, then they say, ah, it's a boy.
Si a la madre que estaba gestante le gustaba el dulce, decían, ah, es un chico.
And if she likes sour, then they say, ah, must be a girl.
Y si le gustaba lo agrio, decían, ah, tiene que ser una chica.
And mostly it's correct.
Y la mayor parte de las veces acertaban.
Possible, eh?
Es posible.
The ancient people, they're so wise, you know.
La gente antigua eran tan sabios.
Muy sabios. Sabios.
Sabios.
Sabios. Voila, I learned Spanish.
Habla español.
Aprendido español.
I told you I have to go to Las Vegas to learn espresso español.
Tuve que ir a Las Vegas para aprender español rápido.
But I also forget espresso.
Pero también lo olvidó rápidamente.
Like people say, easy come, easy go.
Dice la gente, viene rápido pero también se va rápido.
So fast come, fast go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear boys. Happy birthday to you. Sing in Spanish. Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños feliz. Te deseamos todos. Cumpleaños feliz. That's for our neighbor. Okay, this also symbolic, okay?
Es simbólico solo.
Gusto. Muy dulce.
Hay que levantar. Ay, Dios mío, ya no quiero.
Hello. Sorry. 对不起。
There you are. There you are. No, you eat it. You eat it. Somebody else will. Voila. Come. Now, come. Nhớ là ok. Ô tô máy đấy khoai này. Buono, muy buono. Indian, huh? Very good. Voilà. Finito? Outside people say it with flour, we say it with mango. 1 month is enough to speak Spanish?
¿Un mes es suficiente para hablar español?
No. ¿Cuánto tiempo? ¿Cuánto tiempo? Español. ¿Cuántos años? 34. No mucho español. Yo, como 1 mes. 1 mes no posible.
En los últimos 3 meses, aquí todos trabajando, era 21 mucho.
Ah, ok.
No hablaba mucho mejor.
Ajá, progreso, ¿ah? Sí, tú todos los días con trabajo o hablo con español, con
Españoles, sí, españoles.
españoles, progreso, normal, ¿ah? Mayor, coming, the best way.
La mejor forma.
La mejor forma.
Aprender. De aprender.
La lengua.
De la lengua.
La mejor forma de quedarse con españoles que no sepan hablar inglés.
Oh. This is the best way is that you stay with the Spanish people that don't know English.
Yes. It's true. Yes,
Es verdad.
Yeah. When I was a long time ago, I was in Miami, huh?
Hace tiempo estaba en Miami.
And my housekeeper, she's not initiated. She don't speak 1 word English, even though she stay in Miami.
El dueño de la casa en la que estaba no era iniciado y no hablaba inglés aunque estaba en Miami.
No, no.
En absoluto.
Absoluto, miente. And then I somehow can communicate with her every day, and I understood her. She understood my Spanish. At that time, I never learned Spanish.
De alguna manera me podía comunicar con él todos los días. Yo no entendía el español ni él hablaba inglés.
Yeah, but now I forgot.
Pero ahora se me ha olvidado.
It comes when you have to, I think.
Aparece cuando lo necesitas.
Yeah. When you live with some Spanish person who don't speak English at all, you just forced to.
Cuando vives con una persona inglesa que no sabe inglés, con una persona española que no sabe inglés en absoluto, pues te ves forzado a aprender español.
The best is to stay with the Spanish family.
Lo mejor es estar con una familia española.
From children to grandma, all speak Spanish and no English all day long.
Que todos, desde los niños hasta la abuela, hablen en español todo el día.
Do we have any family like that here?
¿Tenemos alguna familia así aquí?
Mucho. Sí. Todos. Yo lo sé. Thank you anyway.
Muchas gracias.
Mucho gracias. Gracias de su corazón. Hola. One more question, guys.
¿Alguna otra pregunta?
Master, yesterday morning you were telling us how we have to become more humble and get rid of our ego, and I understood all that, but I wondered if you had some tips about how we actually do that. If you're working in the world and you're in a situation where the ego is always coming to the front, how do we actually go about suppressing it?
Actually, don't have to try too hard. Yeah.
En realidad no tienes que intentarlo muy duro.
It's also come with the inner realization
that we all are one.
Eso viene con dándonos cuenta internamente de que todos somos uno.
And that in any way in the past lives we might have offended someone.
Y dándonos cuenta también de que en las vidas pasadas podríamos haber ofendido a alguien.
Which is a part of our one togetherness self.
El cual también es una parte de nuestro yo mismo, de nosotros mismos.
So if that particular part of our togetherness self want to correct it, is all right.
Así que si esa pequeña parte del todo que formamos nosotros quiere corregirlo, pues está bien.
It's all ourselves.
Es también nosotros mismos.
Okay? Okay. Suppose yesterday you bang yourself into some stone and bleeding over here.
Imagínate que ayer te golpeas con una piedra y te hace sangrar en el codo.
And then after you fix it a little bit, but it's not complete. And then you went to sleep. You forgot all about it.
Imagínate que quieres curarlo, pero no está curado del todo y te vas a dormir y te olvidas.
Next morning you wake up, the eyes see the still bruised and bleeding again. So on the other hand, put some bandage on it, and it hurts. Sometimes the antiseptic stings, it's hurt your skin and hurt your wound.
Entonces cuando te despiertas, la otra mano lo nota que está ahí sangrando y que se ha hecho un morado, entonces coge antiséptico y lo cura y eso a veces escuece.
But it helps, it will help, and in the long run it heals your wound.
Pero lo que escuece cura y con el tiempo eso curará tu herida.
Would you blame the left hand for treating the right hand with the stinking, with the hurting antiseptic? No.
¿Verdad que no le echarías la culpa a la mano izquierda por curarte la herida con el antiséptico que te duele y que te fastidia?
Would you blame the eyes that are seeing the whole body and tell the hand to help?
¿Y echarías la culpa a los ojos que ven todo el cuerpo y que le han dicho a la mano izquierda que ayude en la herida?
No.
No.
The eyes is the all-seeing of your lives, many lifetimes.
Los ojos son lo que ven todos los seres de todas tus vidas.
The hands is the law of karma that work through different people to address the wrong of the past
Y la
and
mano
make it
izquierda,
better.
la mano izquierda es la ley del karma que actúa quizá a través de otras personas para que curen tu herida y que te pongan mejor.
Now you understand?
¿Lo entiendes
Yes,
ahora?
thank you.
All right. No complaint.
No.
Just always polite and try to accept the situation or try to make better later on or immediate in some diplomatic or good way if you can. If not, just accept it.
Nada de quejas. Siempre amablemente tratar de aceptar la situación y pasar a través de ella de la mejor forma posible.
Just overcome the mind, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very difficult, but at least if you get into that situation again, you remember the bandage. Okay? It's easier to remember when I have a concrete example.
Sé que es muy difícil, pero cada vez que estés en una situación así, recuerda lo del vendaje. Es un ejemplo muy concreto que te ayudará.
Yeah. It's all in the universe.
Está todo en el universo.
Okay. Also, even if the negative power attack you through that person, it will not harm you in any way.
Aunque
It will only boost you up.
Aunque el poder negativo te ataque directamente a través de otra persona, no te puede hacer daño de ninguna forma, simplemente te va a elevar.
It only make you greater.
Solo te va a hacer más grande.
It's like the fertilizer
Es como el fertilizante
glorify the roses.
Que hace florecer las rosas.
And the digging of the farmer and the weeding and the trimming, it will only glorify the flowers.
Y el trabajo del granjero de podar y de cavar simplemente van a hacer que las rosas florezcan mejor, glorificará las rosas.
Okay? Right. Next one. Yes.
As a child, my parents didn't love me, so I prayed to God. Parents love me, but they didn't. So I always thought God doesn't want me. And as I become older, I always said, okay, God doesn't want me. So I met somebody who was already initiated. After a while, I felt I had to be initiated. But it was something I felt I had to do it.
You have to be initiated. Why you have to do it?
I felt I had to be initiated, but it wasn't something in my heart. And since I'm initiated, it's now a year, I always again have the feeling God doesn't want me. So it's a bit like a fight, you know, for me. And sometimes when I feel very terrible and very sad, I always say, why do you do this to me? And I try, like all the other initiators, all the other peoples I know who are initiated. And since I'm initiated, I try to feel the love. Being loved by God. And it's really hard for me because every time when I feel sad, when I have problems, when my heart is feeling pain because of some things which are very important for me, I always come back to the little child I was. And I always struggle with God and say, why don't you want me? Will you do this to me? Why can't I be happy? And I hope, since my initiation, that I have the chance to see you. That I maybe when I see you get a feeling. And I've got it, and I'm very thankful for this. But I'm scared that in a few days this feeling is gone again, and I lose again the feeling for being loved by God. So this is the first time I feel this. But what is when you're back again and I'm at home again? Do you know what I mean?
I understand. What if the feeling will not go away?
I hope so, but
we will see, shall we? Yeah? Maybe you just begin to feel it and it will continue. You see, because you haven't felt it up to now, and then now you begin to feel it, then it's probably the beginning of that beautiful feeling.
Sometimes when something which I wanted came through, and I argued before, then I feel very sorry. I say, oh God, I'm sorry, and okay, I know you're there, I know you take care for me. But the next time when I feel pain again, it's starting again. It's like a circle. I try and try and can't go out.
As I have told you already, we have two things that trouble us. The karma from the past and the negative power. Both of them are always chasing after us. No matter where we hide, no matter what we do.
Cualquier cosa que hagamos, hay dos cosas que siempre están detrás de nosotros, que es el karma y el poder del negativo
You
maya.
don't want no more?
No, I thought you're finished.
No, if you want to talk more, you just talk.
Si quieres hablar más, habla.
So, for example, I feel being bad and feeling God likes me. Is there a way for me helping with mind that I'm also loved? Can you give me
advice?
You can feel it. Yeah, so that the love doesn't go away again.
Just go home and continue to meditate. Maybe it won't go away. You just begin to feel it, so maybe it will stay. Huh?
And thanks that I can feel it.
Oh, good. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, come here, give me a hug. I want to be loved also. Yeah? I want to be loved also. What's it here? Heavenly. What did your parents do that make you feel unloved? Tell me.
¿Qué hicieron tus padres para que no sintieras cariño?
But she didn't love him.
Ah.
So I'm a product of somebody she didn't like, and she always said, "Oh, I wish you were that. I wish you weren't born."
No, they just say nonsense, but they love you.
I always prayed, "Dear God, please make that my parents love me."
So your father loved you or not?
No. And my grandma, when I went to the Friedhof,
I understand. Cemetery.
I saw the little graves, and I asked my grandma why their graves are so little, and she said they're children. And she said God took them with him to the angels because he loved them so much. Then I hoped God would take me. And you know, I'm still alive, and I grew up, and he said he didn't want me.
Sometimes the parents, they say nonsense. They don't realize how much it affects you, because they have problem in their adult life or in their marriage, so they don't have nobody else. They just put on the children, and that's the only thing. They don't mean it. The mother have problem, you see, because she has an unhappy marriage, and then she just put it on you, okay? But she loves you. No mother ever cannot don't love the children, believe me, yeah? No matter how. Their child is the most beautiful child in the world, but they have problem controlling their emotion and what they say. Some people have bad language, some people have bad mouth, some people are more diplomatic, some people are more considerate, some people less considerate. So perhaps your mother was less considerate, but doesn't mean she doesn't love you. You have to see it through. How often sometimes you're angry with your partner and you say some nonsense. I wish I'm not with you. You get lost. You know? Don't ever come back again. But you miss him, no? Yeah. Is that not true? It's all the same with your mother. When emotion is too bottle up, you know, too pressure, and then they say anything just to release themselves. So, is your mother still alive?
Yeah, but the problem's not my mother, because I'm through with it, you know, without hate, without...
No, it's not that.
It's the feeling I've got from, as I was a child.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and now I'm grew up, and then
with God?
The head, it's okay.
Yeah?
It was Janssen, but the heart is a little bit...
Yes. The heart. It's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit difficult. Yeah. Perhaps it must be something to do with the past life, you know? I tell you what. Just try to be more loving then. Instead. You give love instead of wanting love. Then you will have plenty. Do you have a dog, by the way?
Pardon?
Do you have a dog?
A cat. I love animals, and I've got a cat.
A cat. A cat is different than a dog. Dog is more loving. Cat is more independent. They're loving, but more independent. You don't feel...
My cat is like a baby.
Okay, then it's fine. So your heart is, you feel unloved by God, huh? But why do you feel like that? Only when you have problem, right? We all do that. Sometimes we stamp our feet, say, why don't you love me? Why you make trouble for me like this? That's okay to say that. It's okay to blame God. He doesn't care. But continue to do better next time. And okay, just say to God, okay, if you love me, fine. If you don't love me, fine. I survive. Okay? That's how we do it. Do you think I always feel loved by everybody? No. No. But I still have to love them. Even parents, friends, lovers, they're all still human. Yeah? Anybody who still live in this world, even though he's on 5th level, he still have to experience this up and down of emotion and the feeling of wanted or unwanted all the time. It's the mind only. It's not your heart. Just the Maya make you think that way. And just the experience of childhood, which when you were too young, you do not understand between the love and the different mood of the parents. And because you think the parents don't love each other, and then you translate it. Of course, if the parents love each other, the child feel affected, feel okay, secure. And the parents don't love each other, then it's bad. That is also the problem. And when you were young, you don't know how to deal with it. You're too young, yeah? And you feel very perplexed and conflict. But I think there's no need to carry it into adulthood. Now, instead of wanting love, try to give love. Huh? Try to give love. Even if you don't feel having love, just give it, and then...
I feel like a lot of love.
Yeah? Then give it. Like go out and help the homeless people. Yeah. Visit the orphanage. And even just a few candies to the kid. Chocolate or cake, you know. The good one, good candies. Healthy one. Over here, it's not good, but you don't eat a lot, so it's all right. Once a while, you know. If they eat 1 or 2 candy, it doesn't hurt much. Or teach them, if they ask them they ask you question, teach them what you know. Yeah, it's not just the kindergarten, but the bigger children who can more fulfill your satisfaction of being a teacher. Yeah, like you go to orphanage and see what they want to ask you, and you answer them. You take your cat with you and let them stroke the cat and show them the love of the animals, and just fill your time with love. Fill it with love. It's very difficult to live alone and to feel love. You have to give the love. Maybe you have too much love. You must go out and give it so that you feel more fulfilled, more satisfied. Try that. How about that? And just keep in mind that love of God is not always for the mind to understand, really. Yeah? If God has not loved you, you wouldn't have been here. Yeah? And you look so beautiful. Blue eyes and blonde, pinky, no makeup, and still beautiful. That is the love manifest. You see? Yeah? Don't keep looking for the feeling. It manifests in different way. Yeah? I don't know if all of you feel I love you or not, but I do. Yes. I've been looking for a place since February to see you because I know you want to see me. Maybe you don't, but maybe I interpret my own feeling like I want to see you and I think you want to see me. Who knows? But even if you don't want to see me and I want to see you, that means I love you. So I've been looking for the place for many months. I still do, but even before I came here. But I always think in my head to find a place for you to can come anytime you want, you see? Not just a retreat like this, but some place free. And sometimes I sit there and dream, if I have a country, the whole country. Like a free country, you know? Initiate passport, just stamp it. Stamp it on the ID card, the visa on the ID card, permanent visa. Yeah, for the good and the bad, the meditate a lot and the lousy, lazy one. All visa, Sometimes I sit and dream like that. But this world is really horrible. Sometimes really very much pressure for me, The law and the regulation, it doesn't give me easy. Believe it. Financial problem is not the worst of all worry. Freedom is the best. Freedom to see whom you want and talk what you like, as long as it's not harmful to people. People should be able to gather in any place without having to worry about police or regulation or registration and all that stuff, Wow. No, look like we both have same problem, huh? Just a bigger or smaller. I feel very unloved by the world. Oh, you don't know. Sometimes pressure is so great, so great. I can't even cry. I can't even tell anybody. You can't even pinpoint what it is. Huh? So we are all in the wrong planet, Me too, yeah? So that's the reason you feel like that. It's not just a knowledge, it's just the reason. Just the reason. Ask them, all of them. Do they even feel any more happy just because their parents so-called love them? It's not necessary. They have all the things. They may feel their husband don't love them, their boss don't love them, their children don't love them, their cat don't love them. A lot of stuff. Yeah. Or their initiate don't love them. Their fellow initiate don't love them or harass them. The hoofa was too harsh. The microphone lousy. Yeah, all kind of things. Are you cramped? You can go back. Sit comfortable. Okay. Don't worry. I love you at least. Okay. One person love you. That's enough. Okay. Enough. You are just too sensitive, Too sensitive. You remember the song Vincent? Yeah, Vincent, the final sentence. And I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant to be for one as beautiful as you. Remember? You are all like that. You are all beautiful, and you don't deserve all the trouble, the worry, the hurtful feeling that you have. You do not deserve it. None of you deserve it. Just we are in prison here. What to do? We already have the release paper, but we are waiting. Okay? We're still in the prison condition. So bear it so that it won't get worse. Suppose we stamp our feet, fight with the guard, say, I am going to be free soon. You don't treat me like that. It would be worse. You might stay longer. That's the only thing. I'm always knowing that whatever I have to bear, I have to bear. Yeah? There's no escape. No escape. So try to bear it. Hey, we bear it together. Okay, we bear it together. You have your problem. I also have my problem. More or less the same. More or less the same because it's all the Maya. Yeah? It's all the negative power that we also created. Eh? We help to create this Maya. So it's better we keep patient, tolerance, and bear it. And just be thankful that it's not worse. Be thankful. You know, after going through hell, when the arm was broken, it was really hell. The hospital, they handle you not like very gentle. Every time they change the cast, they pull it up like this, and it's already broken. It shouldn't be pulled up. And then I said, because it hurts, you know. So I said, and then they drop it, and it broke again. It was still fragile, you know. And then it hurts so painful, you know. I moan a little. I say, and they say, what's wrong with you? We already don't touch you. We're not doing anything. I say, no, it hurts alone. It's not you. They don't mean to be bad. It's just that the hospital, they treat many patients. Some are worse than my case. They're so used to it already. So my case is nothing. My case is zero to them. And they become a little bit more numb to the sensitivity of the patient. Yeah. So after so much hell, you know, injection and 3-4 needle in my arm and immobilized for a while. And after the pain has subsided, and even I was in the cast, I still was very grateful. There's no more pain. And after I took away the cast and I see that I still have the arm, I was very grateful. Yeah. So, and so even if I don't have time to go to the re-education, and I do it myself at home, slowly, little by little. And I said to the arm, okay, I'm glad that you are still there. And if you want to take a rest, don't work anymore, I understand. But you better get working because I don't have time to take care of you. And because the world still needs us, you better get working. So he started working, yeah, a little bit, you know, and tenderly. But now I'm healed like 50%, yeah? So I'm just so happy to have my arm still there, you know? It works or not work, it still look good, better than before. It feel terrible before. So after the worst, you feel better. And after the better, you feel best. So even though I wasn't sure, because the doctor said I need injection every day. And physiotherapies every day. I didn't do any of that. I have to confess to you. But you don't do that, okay? If you have to go to doctor, you go to doctor, okay? You can afford it. Just I was too busy, you know? I have pets, I have house, I have you, I have all kind of things to do. I have more and more disciple all the time. I don't have time. For that excuses, I just drop it. Also, I had the feeling that it will be okay. Just somehow, I reassure myself it will be okay. And if it's not okay, I'm happy to even see my hand still there. Some people get it cut off. And I think of the people who don't have hands at all from birth. Some people don't have a hand, feet, nothing. And I'm so lucky already. So I'm very, very happy. Be happy. My God, the broken arm was a great blessing for me. Because it make me more acceptance, make me more appreciate of what I have. Because I don't appreciate it, you know. I make my hand work, I make my feet walk, I make all my body do anything without even feeling
being thankful that I have those instruments. But after the arm broken, I realized, oh my God, you know, what a precious things, all the instruments that I have, my legs, my arms, my fingers, my ears, my nose, my eyes, my mouth, everything for my body is so precious. It's irreplaceable, irreplaceable. No matter how much money you have, you can't buy it. You know, it's not the same. So, and then that's why I just dropped the medicine, because I said, even I have one arm, it's already better than many people who doesn't have any arm. And then I trained my left arm, and then it's okay. And I'm very grateful, I have to tell you honestly. So, do not wait until you have this kind of tragedy to begin to feel appreciative of what you have, okay? We too much merge and bathe in our own sorrow to forget to look around, to forget to smell the roses. Yeah? Okay, enjoy what you have. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Yeah? Okay, if you're sad, okay, be sad. Who cares? If you don't feel love, okay, then don't feel love. Who cares? Tomorrow is a different day. Yeah? It's sunny, raining. Okay? Don't worry too much about your mood. It's just your mood. Just your mind interpretation. Yeah? It's not what you are. Yeah? Be happy with what you have. Be happy, and then you can be more creative. And then the more creative, the more you can find a solution to your problem. The more you can add glory, comfort to your life. This is it. You have to be happy in order to be better, in order to help yourself. Yes? People, when they are sad, they can't think too straight. When they're happy, they're better. Okay? So try to be happy. If you are in a sad mood, change your clothes. Take a shower, change your clothes. Go out. Meet some stranger. I tell you what, it's not only the disciples that can make you happy. The strangers can sometimes lift your mood. God works through anybody. Sometimes you're sad, you go outside, you go on a taxi. Maybe the taxi driver flirt with you and make you feel, I'm still beautiful, for example. Or you go to a coffee shop and you see a very beautiful, young, handsome girl serving you with love and care. And you feel, oh, she's so young, but she's so lovable, so loving, yeah? So, and then you feel wanted, you feel good, you feel lifted. So do not just stay at home and brood, yeah? Go out, yeah? Don't think just go to the center. If you want to go to the center, meditate, that is fine. Or meet other disciples, talk about your problem, is fine. Or if you're too far from the center, or if you want to go out instead, just do it, okay? Drink a coffee, drink a tea, drink a non-caffeine stuff, or drink a juice, just to sit there. Watch people going by. Go to the beach. If you can go to the beach, go to the beach. If you can go to the park, go to the park. Walk around, okay? Let your problem dilute it in the fresh air. Yeah? Dilute it in a different, bigger environment than your own little world. Then you feel more lighthearted. Okay? Try that. Take a walk, okay? Take a walk anywhere you want. Next.
Merci, Maître, pour ce que vous avez dit tout à l'heure. Vraiment, merci. Ma question, c'est quelle est la frontière entre le respect de soi et le service à autrui?
Oh, respect de soi et le service de tous. Mm-hmm. Pourquoi il faut la frontière?
Parce qu'on me reproche de faire trop pour les autres et de ne pas me respecter, moi.
Mm-hmm. Comment vous pouvez perdre votre respect de vous-même quand vous servez les autres? Je ne comprends rien. Est-ce que vous pouvez faire un exemple?
Un exemple pas trop personnel. C'est par exemple, ma voisine me demande un coup de main. Je vais l'aider. Et puis quand j'arrive chez moi, le repas n'est pas prêt et je dois faire à toute vitesse pour que... Et puis à ce moment-là, je stresse beaucoup et je ne me sens pas bien.
Vous ne sentez pas bien avec le corps, avec le mental, avec le cœur, quoi? Pourquoi vous ne vous sentez pas bien?
Je me sens stressée et...
Parce que travaille trop?
Oui, parce que j'aurais dû faire certaines choses, c'était ce que je devais faire, mon devoir, et puis je ne l'ai pas fait pour rendre service à la place.
De quoi comme service?
Par exemple, ma vieille voisine m'appelle pour, je ne sais pas moi, par exemple, pour l'aider à s'habiller parce qu'elle n'arrive pas à mettre son vêtement.
Parce que le patient, vous êtes un infirmière?
Non, je suis naturopathe, mais ça n'a rien à voir avec ça.
Ok.
Je l'aide comme ça.
Parce que lui, il est impatient, il ne peut pas mettre.
Par exemple.
Ah, non, ça va. Mais pourquoi vous perdez votre respect de vous-même? Je comprends rien.
Parce que j'aurais dû faire à la maison le travail. Et je ne l'ai pas fait. Le repas n'est pas prêt. Le mari arrive, les enfants, et le repas n'est pas prêt.
Oh, parce que vous aidez les autres et puis vous faites pas votre travail à la maison.
Voilà, par exemple, oui.
Mais tous les jours comme ça ou de temps en temps?
Très souvent comme ça.
Mais pourquoi il faut vous faire ça? C'est votre travail ou vous aidez quelqu'un seulement?
Tout le monde me demande de l'aide parce que je ne travaille pas à l'extérieur. Et je fais toujours passer l'aide des autres avant ce que je dois faire à la maison.
Ah, je comprends. Il ne faut pas comme ça quand même, hein? Vous pouvez aider les autres quand vous avez le temps. Si vous n'avez pas le temps, vous dites ça. Vous dites que... désolé, mais aujourd'hui et maintenant, il faut que je entre chez moi, il faut que je fasse la cuisine, hein, il faut que je occupe mes enfants, ou comme ça, hein. Il faut vous dire, hein. Sinon les gens ne savent pas que vous êtes occupé chez vous. Il faut dire, ok? Mais quand vous avez le temps, vous dites, ok, d'accord, j'ai une demi-heure pour vous, mais c'est tout. Après, il faut que je entre chez moi.
Oui, mais ça, je ne sais pas le faire.
Comment on ne sait pas?
Je ne sais pas le faire. Je réfléchis pas, je fais tout de suite ce que les autres me demandent.
Alors, si ça vous fait plaisir, il faut continuer. Mais comment faire avec la famille?
Alors, c'est un problème.
La famille, la famille a besoin de votre aide aussi, non? Alors, il faut aider tous les deux, hein? Les gens dedans et puis les gens dans la famille. Comme ça, c'est balancé. Sinon, ce n'est pas juste, non? Parce que votre famille, vous aimez et vous supportez jusqu'à maintenant. Il faut que vous aussi, retourne l'amour et puis le support pour la famille. Comme ça, c'est juste. Comprends? Il faut essayer de balancer votre vie, ok? Yeah. Moi, j'ai pas la famille, alors ok. Je fais tout pour vous. Mais si j'ai la famille, je m'occupe de la famille aussi.
On doit d'abord s'occuper de ceux qui sont très proches.
Yes. Le plus proche, il faut nous occuper d'abord. Sorry, my friend doesn't work anymore. Voilà. Vous comprenez, c'est plus important que vous compreniez ce que je veux dire. OK? Merci. C'est bien?
Oui.
Ouais, balancer la vie. OK? Merci.
Kính thưa sư phụ, mới đây không lâu trong cái buổi cộng tu á, trong lúc hành thiền, con cảm nhận được cái tình thương của sư phụ thật là bao la vĩ đại. Trong lúc đó con sung sướng mà con khóc mà nước mắt con chảy xuống mà con thấy hạnh phúc vô cùng. Qua tình thương của sư phụ con biết được cái tình thương của Thượng Đế thật là thiêng liêng. Nhờ tình thương đó mà con khôn lớn và trưởng thành, và cũng nhờ tình thương đó mà con cố gắng học cho được bài học tình thương. Trong lúc này con cảm thấy thật gần gũi với sư phụ. Trước đây con gặp sư phụ con kính vừa sợ, mà bây giờ con gặp sư phụ con mừng mà con thấy thật gần gũi với sư phụ. Cảm ơn sư phụ.
That's the best. Vậy là đúng á. So he said before, just make it short. So before he feel respect for me and a little awed by me, but now he feel loved by me. I said that's the correct way. That's the correct way. Yeah. When I was in Grand Cayman before. I had car accident. I had to wear like that, so I know what it's like. It's very hot, sticky. Yeah. But after I took it off, I kind of missed it. Yeah, it's funny. How can you miss such a thing? But you feel like empty when you take it off. So I had to take it on and off for a while until I get used to with the off. Just for fun, I had. Yeah. He said during the ones of the meditation, he feels so much of the master love that he cried. And he's still crying now. 70 years old and crying. Yeah. Good for you. Vậy là tốt á. Đúng á. Thấy sư phụ thương mới tốt, chứ không phải kính sợ là tốt, vậy không tốt. Kính thì được, nhưng mà sợ đừng có sợ nha. Tôi đâu cắn ai đâu. Tôi ăn chay mà. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on the summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul.
Charismatic viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled A Journey to Malaga, Part 9 of 9, on Between Master and Disciples. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May the purity of your divine souls shine like the moon for all to see.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.